I had questions prepared and everything.
Oh, man. You got the whole squad now.
Yeah, we got the squad. We
I don't
squad
got
I
no
can do
got
my
questions for
this.
y'all. I don't got no questions for y'all niggas.
We can no. You can reintroduce me
Yeah.
now since I've been gone for so long. I can just introduce
Introduce
you.
No,
yourself, fuck boy.
no. What we gonna address is since we got everybody, how he so against this boys trip. Like
Oh, you talking about
hypothetically, we were
FM?
just even.
Oh
Yeah,
my god,
FM is
Yeah,
bro.
tripping, man.
Oh my god.
I know where you stay at, bro. We can all pull up.
exactly.
All right,
Yeah.
pull up at your own
And
risk.
then and then on top of that, we got Bo. Bo is like a
It's all
kidnap
good.
specialist.
It's
Did
all
you
good.
not see, bro?
If he
Bro,
don't, if
literally just got out of camp, man. Look at him, man. He already on that military shit, dog.
if
Don't,
he don't
hey,
want
hey,
to
hey,
leave
Bo,
on his
Bo.
own accord, if he don't want to leave on his own accord, we kidnap Nami and use her as a hostage.
You
You
ain't
damn scared.
kidnapping shit. Cause
Yes, bro. We taking your dog.
I John Wick the fuck out
We
y'all
taking your
niggas.
dog.
Okay, all right. So
Hey, I'm just
be
saying.
tread lightly.
John Wick ain't even John Wick no
tread,
more,
tread,
yo.
tread, hey, tread lightly, bro. Tread lightly. I know where you
Well,
live too, bro. You know what I'm saying?
John Wick ain't even John
And I
Wick
can
no
find
more.
out where the other four of y'all live. So, bro,
Yeah.
hey, Bo, don't let them make you throw your life away for something that ain't worth it, bro.
Hey,
Hey, hey,
Hey, I ain't even do it for other people.
Listen,
I do it
y'all,
for my game.
Bo, you a
Yeah,
military
man.
guy, Bo.
Bo said he doing it for the
Don't
love of the
believe in
game.
FM, man. I don't even feel killer intent from him, yo.
You don't feel
It's
you don't
just
got to,
rats smell
bro.
like
Hey,
chloroform.
that's the way it should be. I appreciate that. That's a compliment.
We
That's a
gonna
compliment, bro.
break in, leave a sticky note in the refrigerator. If you want to
Compliment,
see
bro.
Nami, meet us in Las Vegas at
All right,
5 o'clock.
Keep threatening
and
my
bring
dog,
your
bro.
and
Keep
bring your
threatening
swim
my dog.
trunks.
I
And
will.
bring your swim trunks.
You know.
We gonna take good
Let,
care
hey,
of her, bro.
hey,
She gonna eat good.
hey, let me put it like this, man. Let me put it like this. You know you've been seeing a lot of stuff in the news right now, like people talk about like what's self defense and how you can meet somebody with a certain level of force if they do certain thing to you. But let me tell you now, I don't believe none of that shit. I'll go to jail. Okay, I will meet you with force that is completely unequal to what you exerted me. So you take my dog, best believe you might be looking
Man,
at nothing short of gruesome death. Okay,
I'm not
so
looking.
We
I'm not
borrowing the
listening to
dog, bro.
none
We
of that.
gonna
you
get the
might.
dog back.
I'm not,
We gonna
bro.
give
I'm
the
not,
dog back, bro.
bro. I'm not,
I don't
bro.
know.
Yeah, we ain't gonna
We're
do you
not.
like they did that
Yeah, we ain't
Nancy
gonna do
lady.
you like
My
that.
That
But
they
we're
took
not.
in
my,
what,
my
Vegas?
dog need to
What
stay
was
right
that?
where she at. She's
Phoenix?
over there
Listen,
napping. She over there
listen.
That
We're
napping.
lady
not.
we ain't gonna do you like that lady in Arizona now.
She
She
over there
just
Let's
napping.
bring up
they
one
just never
question
got her
though.
mama back.
No,
What what
she over there napping. She gonna stay where she at.
what
Okay.
what kind of relationship does FM have with his dog that he's this defensive?
Hey,
I
It's my
know.
damn dog. I love
He
my
done had
dog. What
Nami
you talking
for a
about?
very long time. I know how he feel about his dog.
It's my dog. What
Fair
you talking
enough.
about?
bro, I'm not gonna listen. I'm not listening to FM. We gonna give him his dog back, but at the same time, he still look like a dude
You
that
ain't never gonna take it.
when you tickle him, he
He
gonna
just don't
Rod,
want to have no
Rod,
fun,
when you
bro.
tickle him, he
Bro, he
gonna
don't
Rod,
want to have no
Rod,
fun.
Rod. I need you to understand something. Ain't no giving the dog back. If you take
What you
her,
mean?
if you take her, I can promise you it's not gonna be pretty. Okay, all right, it's not gonna be pretty. I don't play fair, bro. I don't play fair. I said,
You
bro.
gonna be like
I said
on
what I
Black
said.
Torch.
I said what I
You gonna
said.
be like
Shake.
old dude's granddad.
I'm a
Yo, his
be.
granddad went from 0 to
Hey,
100. Yo,
I'm gonna be in jail, and they gonna be asking me what I did. And I'm gonna be like, some niggas took my dog,
Some nigga, bro, we the pod. What you talking about?
and so I erased their bloodline. Is what
Oh,
Anyways,
you willing to go that far?
niggas gonna be like, you're crazy. I'm gonna be like, yes I am. So, anyways, I love y'all though, man. So y'all have fun on y'all trip.
bro, you're gonna be there. Stop playing.
I'm not going nowhere.
yeah.
Anyways,
all good,
I
bro.
don't know why I don't know why he
welcome
don't take us serious.
everybody
Hang on,
to
I got it.
episode
This is the
31
last
of the
thing.
Anime Podcast. Somebody running their TV in the background.
Oh my bad.
Oh, you know, bro.
Nigga.
Oh, what
Bro,
the hell,
man.
bro?
All right. Anyways, all right. Welcome to episode 31 of the Anime Podcast.
31.
Everybody in the building. Everybody, woo woo! Everybody in the building. Let's go. Hey.
Bro, as much as episodes we put in, we ain't got no
Hey.
sound effects. We still ain't got no sound effects.
Man, look,
Who got
I
the
don't got
sound?
time.
I'm so sick of you.
I don't got time to be managing this shit. Okay, like it's.
Yes, you
I don't
do.
got- Like,
What you been doing this
I'm
week?
tired of legends.
That's what I'm talking about.
There we go. There we go. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, there you go. All right, there you sound face, nigga. All right. So, episode 31 of Anime Up Podcast. It's your host, FM Radio. We got Thugnificent, aka Broad, in the building, Damo in the building, Bo Dog in the building, Dave in the building. It's a full crew today.
Yeah.
It's a rare event. It's like a family reunion. Um, how's everybody, doing? Y'all, Bo and Damo, y'all wanna tell everybody where y'all been at, or y'all wanna, say how y'all been, man. Y'all give a little
Boy,
stats
you been
update.
missing too?
Yeah, I ain't been here in a minute, buddy.
What?
Yeah.
I've been gone like 2 months, 3 months. I've been in training.
I've been working back at the place. Actually, me and Broad used to work at years ago. They be offering some pretty good money, so I said, hit me up with them hours. And then last couple weeks, I've been in Kentucky with the army. So
Nice. Nice.
the only reason I'm here right now is because I'm sicker than a dog, and I called them and I was like, I ain't gonna be there.
Ah,
All right. What about you, Damo? What's up? Where you been at, man? What's your excuse?
locked in, man.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say
Yeah,
locked
man.
up.
Besides work, traveling, I got a new schedule, workout schedule. So my dad is gonna be my physical trainer. We finna get on this Creed routine. And then what else? Business. Cheesecake Daddy is making a comeback permanently. Trading,
You gonna start?
working on cars and all kind of stuff, bro.
Are you gonna take Cheesecake Daddy global or work countrywide?
We
You
we
gonna hook
started.
everybody in the chat up with a cheesecake?
So look, so I can. I low key I can, man. So I look. I've been missing for like with the Cheesecake Daddy business. I've been missing low key, been missing in the public for like
Bro, you first off,
about
you need to
3-4
stop.
years. But see, what
Yes,
people
stop
don't know,
playing. Stop playing because
what people don't know is
Cheesecake
what
Daddy
people
was a hit.
know.
That just feel
What
crazy.
people don't know is I still every holiday, birthdays, and seasonal events, I'm still serving to the police departments, the fire departments, schools, event centers, all those things. Like they still call me on a regular basis. I still got big batches. I just haven't been posting, right? So now I'm finna offer, to the general public, hey, I'm taking 10 slots every month. Every
Hey,
first
hey,
weekend of the month,
hey, let's pair.
I'm locked
Hey,
in.
hey, D, let's partner up and give away a free cheesecake on my nonprofit.
Let's do that. We can make it
Bet.
happen.
Hey,
We can make it happen.
actually, the girl in the
Yeah.
chat, Meg, she runs our media on our nonprofit.
Mhm.
So Meg, make sure you hit up Damo for his cheesecake info so we can post that.
That and the last thing. I'm working on the second book. It's called When Wings Break. All right, boom. So when wings break, I'm just gonna give a quick synopsis because I ain't really got that far into the book. Wings break is gonna be y'all know Greek mythology. Y'all love Greek mythology, right? You know about the story of Icarus. Icarus flew too close to the sun. His wings made of wax and they burnt up and he fell, right? But we don't
Yeah.
know what happened when it hit the ground. See, I kind of paired that with real life, right? We all have reached the top. We all had some tragic or some bad happen to us. Maybe we lost a friend or a family member. Maybe we lost a partnership, a job. Maybe we, gone through a mental health crisis or whatever the case may be. When Wings Breaks when Wings Break is a book that's synonymous with the thought of flying high, not really having anything bad happen to you. Everything's going good. When your wings break, you hit the ground. All right, boom. So when you hit the ground, what do you do then? Right?
Okay.
That's wings break. So now you climb back up. Do you want to fly? Do you want to walk? Do you want to try and work your way back through life? You take the hard way, the easy way, whatever. You having to learn how to build your way back up. and I'm trying to figure out if I want to do it like poems or do I want to do short stories or whatever. But this one's gonna be bigger than the first book. I'm not even finna lie to you.
Bro, you know what? You know what would be crazy, man. I mean, like you know how
But
people be like writing like they when they write some of their stories and they make it like a creative thing, like where it's like it like for example, like you just say like short stories, right? Like you've seen them
mm-hmm.
them anthology series like Black Mirror, where like
Yeah.
you have yeah like stuff like that where it's like there's a theme or there's some type of interconnected idea is going on,
Mm-hmm.
but it's a bunch of separate stories. That would be dope. It's like what you just said. Like you got a bunch of different people all experiencing different problems, and
Bro,
then
I bet.
but all those people live in the same area and meet
Yeah.
at the end or some shit. You know what I'm saying? It like that don't gotta be the exact idea, but you know what I mean? It's like
I
something
like that
creative
idea
that
though.
kind of like subvert expectations, and then folks be like pleasantly surprised at the end to see the connection or to see the payoff. I think I like stories like
I
that.
like that. I like that. I like.
Yeah,
I'm finna make a footnote.
Hmm.
I'm finna make a note. But yeah, bro, that's why I've been at. Enough about me. What y'all got going on? Where y'all been at?
same old man.
Same old,
Man,
same old.
man, catching
Same
up on
old.
all these damn shows, yo.
Looking for
It's
Hey,
jobs,
yeah.
Man,
man.
summer
This
2026 wasn't playing.
yeah, man. I'm still getting through shit. To be honest with you.
bro, I'm gonna tell you a good feeling that I got right now, and it's the fact that I've been out of the loop for so long. Like I've been working and doing whatever I've been doing for so long
Yeah.
that now I can actually sit down and like yesterday, I got to watch 12 episodes consecutively of Damon's. I got to sit there and then I'm like, all right, cool. What else have I not watched?
Yeah.
Baki, the swordsman arc, and I'm getting to watch
It's up
a
the second. It's
bunch
on the
of it.
second part. Second part, or the
Yes.
first
Oh
part.
my
Okay.
goodness. The Baki,
Yeah.
yes,
So
bro.
you saw
Yes,
he did. You
bro.
saw he did the pickle. That shit was crazy. He cut that nigga up so good. Had
But
that
oh wait,
nigga
I
had
didn't
that.
see
You
him
remember?
use the swords yet. I didn't see him use the real swords yet. He did his
But
hand. He used his hands and he whooped them up real bad.
but you saw. But you oh, okay. So you ain't seen pickle how he ran
So
off
he
on that nigga.
so he finna go get the swords. He about to go get the swords.
Okay, I
I have
got you.
not gotten to that
You on
part. I
part one?
paused it.
Yeah, you on part
Okay,
one.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
bro,
Pickle got his
it's an
ass
amazing feeling just going on Crunchyroll and seeing like
Yeah.
I got 10 episodes of a series that's like doing week to week. Amazing.
Yeah,
What's up,
yeah.
man?
That'd be the best feeling, dog. Just running through shit.
Bro, if I get old and I
Non-stopping.
get dementia, I ain't gonna lie, I'll probably be happy as hell. Just because I'm gonna tell y'all to just give me one
You.
piece or something like that and I can watch it like I ain't never watched it before. It's
Yeah,
an amazing
bro.
feeling.
Hey, Davo. Wouldn't it be so dope to just like be if like let's say your family did put you in a nursing home, like, and you just sat and watched anime all day in your chair, and
Don't
just
come
like
see me, leave me alone.
it's like the first time you just watch the shit all over again. Imagine rediscovering Dragon Ball Z for the first time. You got dementia.
experiencing
Bruh.
it for the first time again would be
What?
divine.
like you forgot what your
Yeah.
kid name. You forgot your kids' names, and you got your wife name and birthday and shit. And but you rediscovering Dragon Ball for the first time. Like that's
I ain't gonna
And
lie. I
every
I've known Dragon Ball longer than I've known my kids.
I'm gonna be
bro,
real. I'm gonna be real with you. You put me in that state, man. I'm gonna start saying stem and shit. They gonna think I have like that damn disease where you just start randomly saying shit.
oh
And you know
Tourette's.
what? Yeah, levels over 9,000.
Dude, I'm telling you what, in like
Throw me a fucking sensu bean.
in 50 years, the nursing homes are going to be just wild with brain rot, dude. I can't wait.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Absolutely.
I'm gonna be the easiest old man to take care of, bro. Because like once I get to the point where I can game no more, I'm just gonna sit and just watch anime all day every day.
Oh, I'm still gonna be gaming.
I mean,
My thumb's gonna have to fall off.
yeah. I mean, I don't know, man. That arthritis and shit start hitting. I don't
Bro.
know, man.
So speaking of that, there's a gamer, and
If
I
you
think he
get
got
arthritis.
some type of like chip or something implanted where he can like I don't know how brain waves or something like that. He can make his character move and jump and do little stuff. Like he can play Call of Duty with the brain chip, and he's like a vegetable.
Oh, that's cheating, yo.
Is
Nah,
That's
it?
cheating. Yes.
it's technology out there, but
Cause
he was
the
probably
fact that
experimenting.
he can think it and they do it, imagine, like when you play games, the thought
It's probably
process
some
still
lag.
has to get to your fingertips. Your fingertips still have limitations. Your brain don't have the limitations your hands do
It's probably
sometimes.
still some lag behind it though. But I
It
mean, it's
better
like,
be. But damn.
he
True.
got that because he was probably the experiment. You know what I mean? Like regular people don't get access to stuff like
True.
that. He was probably the hey, you got a 15% chance of living after this surgery and made it. So,
Well, shoot,
but
yeah. If you need the chip, you be like, hey man, I rather game or die. That's like your options.
yeah, bro. It's like I ain't no conspiracy guy, but
Pretty
man,
much.
I don't know. I mean, that chip stuff. It's like you start putting chips in your brain. I don't know who
Yeah.
controlling that. I don't know who controlling that. You might start controlling me
Yeah.
like I'm a video
If
game
I'm
character.
already
If I, what they gonna do, Damon? They gonna activate
We're
you.
already just
They
data anyway, right?
they
To these
right,
they
companies.
they gonna
if I'm on the
activate you.
chopping block already, and I'm on my way out, if I'm on the chopping block and I'm on my way out, maybe they done gave me like 2 months to live, something like that. Go on, put the chip in. Go on, do what you're gonna do. I want to see what this talking about. I want to play GTA 6 in real life. I want to make
You
my eyes haze over, and I'm in the game.
you get that you can get that what is that shit that Trafalgar Law can do in One Piece. That shit that his
That room shambles.
Room.
no the shit that you remember they said that his devil fruit is special. It can do the it was what Doflamingo wanted it for the eternal life surgery.
Oh
Oh yeah, eternal
yeah,
life
yeah,
surgery. Yeah.
yeah.
The eternal youth or some shit.
Api,
It's
was
like
it
eternal youth,
Api
eternal
no
life.
me? Is that it? Api no me?
Yeah, that's named the fruit. But
Yeah,
that's
Yeah,
what you
yeah,
remember
yeah.
Corazon. That's where he stole the fruit. It's because they said that it's like there's a way that he can give somebody eternal youth. I think either that or eternal life. I mean, it's the same thing, but it's like that's what Emu wanted that Opie no me for immortality.
that leads me into this question, right?
So
We was talking in the chat, right? And we
yeah,
was talking about, I think it was the day it had rained real bad, and it didn't rain where I was at, but I could see the thundercloud. And I was like, this look real cool. Y'all can see it. And bro was like, hey, look, go over there and get your superpowers. And I'm like, man, what? Like,
yeah.
and y'all was talking about like what powers would you have? So what like I'm thinking like I don't have the moral compass
Oh,
to be a good guy if I got
Damo, you cut out for a
superpowers.
second there,
You
like
cut
two
out for
seconds.
just
I
a
don't
second.
have the moral compass to be a good guy if I got superpowers.
Really?
Oh no, no.
I agree.
I already listen. I already labeled myself. I just want you to know I played the scenario over 1,000 times in my head. I already have my powers, and I already know what I'm gonna do with them. So I just
What
want
is
you
it?
to know I am an anti-hero, and if I don't like you, this is for all the
But that
Stain
don't
people
me?
make
out there
you
in
a
the world.
villain though. That yeah,
So you
anti-hero
I'm
don't
stain
make you a
teetering.
villain.
I'm teetering. I'm listen. I'm closer than a villain than I am a hero. I'm gonna put it like that. And then for all you people out
Really?
there, you should be terrified. That's all I'm gonna
Man.
say.
Yeah.
Because my
I
impulses
think
will go off the charts,
I
baby.
think I'm good natured at heart. Like even on video games, I don't go rogue. I don't do the dark side and shit. I don't do none of that.
It's not
I always
beneficial
like
in
even
video
Mass
games though.
Effect. I always do Paragon first. Like
Let me tell you.
See,
yeah, I just don't do fucked
I
up
don't
stuff.
think I'd
Let me
be.
tell you. All right, y'all saw the movie Chronicle back in the day. You remember that?
That
Yes.
was my
With
shit.
Vin
That's a
That
Diesel.
was
classic
my
With
game.
Vin Diesel.
shit. That
No,
was my shit.
no. Chronicle was like
The
it
dudes
came out in
touched the
2012.
generators. They touched the generators, and then they got the super ability. No. They
It
You
went
was
got
inside the
Michael
little
B.
cave.
Jordan in
it
it,
was an
and
alien. It was an
Yeah,
alien
rock or some shit.
thing crashed into the earth, and a bunch of teenagers they touch it,
Michael
and
B.
they
Jordan was in it.
all yeah,
yeah, three
and they
young men.
all get superpowers. And so
2012.
the
Came out in
problem is
2012.
that the problem is
Yeah.
that one of them starts like kind of like going towards the dark side and
Can I say
kills.
something? He was justified.
I
He was
mean, okay,
justified.
look, but this is my thing though. I agree with what y'all saying. With like if I got some level of strength that I knew could not be matched or stopped in this world, I would probably start moving in a way that would make me the enemy of humanity. Not to say that I'm going off and doing bad shit to people. It's more so like I'm threatening the system that is in control.
Oh, that's not the
I'm
same
going.
thing, though. That's not
That's
what
and
it
that's
is.
where I
It
was
kind of
going with
is
it.
though. It kind of is though, because it's like if I go, let's just say this: if I go and I start doing stuff like knocking off corrupt politicians, folks gonna be like I'm a murderer.
Oh, that's just
They
murder.
they don't know that I was flying outside of the XYZ politician's house, listening to their conversation with my super hearing, and I realizing this nigga's corrupt. So take him out. You know, you know what I'm saying? It's stuff like that. It's like with Injustice in DC. You remember that, David? You remember
Yes.
Injustice? It's
Mm.
like Superman said enough is enough. I'm gonna take control because the only way that I can make the world better is by doing it myself. And he did make the world better, but he also threatened the powers that be.
See,
So
if
so
that's
you
the
remember, so they
case,
had to send Batman and them to reel him in, tell him, hey, you can't do this.
if
Tell
that's
him,
the case, there would have to be basically special rules made around you, because like, and we
yeah,
see it now with like the flock cameras too. Like,
yeah,
we're in a surveillance state. We're leading into a surveillance state. At any point, if you flying by somebody's house and hear them say some heinous shit,
yeah.
I mean, they would have to make special rules just because at any point in time you can just swing in and snatch somebody up.
But why I gotta
That's
follow
it's
the
the
rules?
Homelander rule too. I
Who who
mean,
who who gonna who gonna hold me accountable?
So you would be Hancock.
I mean
That's
Hancock.
what I'm thinking. That's what I'm gonna be, pretty much.
Hancock. I mean, what you mean? You talk about Hancock after the movie, like towards the end of the movie.
In
You talking about
general,
because
just in general.
you remember at the beginning of the movie he was just a drunk and he was he was just doing whatever fuck you know what I'm saying, he was just doing whatever. But you know the way I see it is like you can be a bad person like Homelander, or you could just be somebody that's trying to do good and you offend the people that you shouldn't offend. I can't say no names, but it's like what I'm saying, you offend the people you shouldn't offend. You say, hey, I want to make the world a better place. Well, if you make the world a better place, that means that you're probably gonna get rid of capitalism. That means people can't make the money that they want to make. You're gonna get rid of the systems that oppress people. That means that nobody being
No,
oppressed.
no.
Equality.
I'll be totally different.
What would you
I
do,
don't need
Dave?
to get rid of. I don't need to get rid of capitalism, but everybody's gonna pay their everybody's gonna do what they're supposed to do. Like, you're not gonna be able to skate by and not give taxes like the rest of us either, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm on that side of like, I'm
you know
gonna
what I
do
mean.
good by how my mind envisions good. Like,
Yeah.
if everybody in the world pay 5% of their not world, but everybody in the United States pay 5% of what you're worth, not your earnings, because people always try to get over your earnings,
Yeah.
what you're actually worth. So if I make 100, I gotta give 5. If somebody makes 5 million, you know what I'm saying? You gotta
But-
give 500. Like,
Yeah.
if everybody just gives, like, I'm on the side
But-
of like,
But Dave, how do you enforce
say
it?
what you mean.
How you
How
enforce
do I
it?
enforce it?
How do you
Oh,
enforce
exposure. Because one thing I've always noticed is when you're able to lie and people's able to believe you, then you constantly just keep getting over. But everyone hates exposure. That's why they make excuses. So you'll start with exposure. Like, I don't need to kill everybody, but sometimes examples will be made.
it? That's the problem. That's the problem, Dave. But that's the
I
problem.
like
It's
the
called
way Dave
experiment.
thinks. I like that.
I like it too, but
I like
Dave,
it.
that's the problem.
I like
is
it.
that when you start making examples, motherfuckers gonna be like, "Hey, Dave, you can't do that," and they gonna be. And
Well,
now
yeah,
you're the villain.
And
Now,
guess
you
now,
what?
now you're
can't.
the villain.
But
Now you're
I
the
look
villain.
at it as the same as, like, if we got health insurance, right? Insurance is never here to help you. It's just I need to take your money to deny you later, right? So I'll look at it as like, if like when you want, like, just say we have power like that. When you got that kind of power, people seem to hear you better. You know what I'm saying? That's all.
No, I don't think so.
Like, us normal people just with some Twitter fingers, it's hard to hear us because we
Hey,
don't
you're
got
right.
actual power. But when you can flip shit over for real, people,
Well, look
their
at-
ears seem to pick up a little bit better.
I don't
Look
think so.
at
I don't
fucking
think so,
Homelander.
man. I don't know. Okay, all right.
I'm
let
indestructible, I'm
Dave.
durable, and I could kill you just by blowing on you, you'll hear me a little bit better
See,
than you
But
normally
Dave,
would.
let's be
see,
real.
can I can, can
They didn't hear Madara
can I
when
can I say my toxic take
Yeah,
real
but
quick?
that's how the story was written. That's called plot armor.
okay,
I'm
Real
a
life
but
works a little
everybody write
differently.
their story like that though. They did
see. I
look
think
you
I think Dave letting them off too easy, real quick.
yeah
I'm gonna be in this bitch. Like I said, I'm gonna show you one of my powers.
yeah
In my holster, I have 5 abilities that I've taken from all of my favorite animes. One of them is Trafalgar Laws.
yeah
I'm taking everybody in the nation's heart, like he did
damn.
with the hundred with the Navy. And if you just piss me off, bro, yours is just going in the shred bin. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
The
Who's gonna
fact
stop
that
me?
I can
That's
envision this right now, bro, just blowing somebody smithereens, going, I make the rules now.
That's all.
If you
Listen,
don't
Exactly.
like
but
it,
see, so
look,
Broad
that'll happen to you.
understands. You make all you gotta do is make one example. I don't gotta hurt everybody. I'm not here to hurt
uh,
No.
everybody.
okay,
Cause number one, I don't want to lead like that. Cause now you gotta micromanage and shit. Nah.
you want to know what the
But
most
I will make an
realistic
example.
you want to know what the most realistic example though of like what you okay all right so we know how we looked at some antagonists. We talked about this before, like some antagonists that were justified. And you talk about like Aaron Yeager, Lelouch, what's called Kira from Death Note. It's like folks who was trying to do good, but they had to break some eggs to accomplish the good, right? It's like I feel like in this world that we live in right now, everything is based upon the people who are at the top, the one percenters in the world, right? They control everything. They the cabal. They control everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you threaten anything that they have going on, they will retaliate against you, or they will retaliate against the people that you're trying to protect, the people that you're trying to help. So let's say, like I said, like I mean, let's say like Broad raised a good point. Like, okay, I think, or I don't want to say it was Broad or Demo. You said if you had a power, but you had a consequence to your power. If let's just say my power was that I if I had one power, if I had one power, because I guess I can't pick them all, right? If my power was invulnerability, completely invulnerable to everything, but my consequence is that I can't, I don't know, what would be a consequence of invulnerability? What would be a good consequence?
Invulnerability,
Yeah, what would be a good consequence?
every time you tested your ability, you aged for like 5 years.
Damn, that would be tough
Nah,
though.
you invulnerable, but you can feel everything.
Okay,
Oh,
all
that's a
right.
good one. I like
So
that.
so 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 let's use that as an example then. The people who really know, if they knew, what's the first thing they're gonna do to make a deterrence for you to act on what you want to act on? And I guess that's what I'm trying to say is in the real world, like where we live in it, if you use these examples, it's like the people, unless you're just so far beyond, they're going to find a way to enact some type of deterrence on you to make sure that you cannot do what you want to do. My thought experiment that I'm always playing in my head whenever I see some bad shit happen, I think of if I wanted to go and do some good with some powers, what would they do to me to try to make it so I can't do the good? And I think of okay, my family. They're gonna go after my family. Okay, well maybe I could try
This
to
is why
protect.
they
I can
wore
protect.
costumes.
But listen,
You
no,
you gotta
look,
hide
Dave,
yourself.
look, I protect Silsha and Sage and my mom and my close family members. So they say, well, you protected your close family members. We're gonna start going after second cousins, first cousins. We're gonna start going after aunts and uncles. We're
I
gonna
don't know
start
them
going,
niggas.
but
I don't
but
know.
but
Fuck them
but
niggas.
so you
Fuck
don't
them.
so you don't care about these folks.
No,
No.
because that's what you reason. Hold on. I got this. I got
I,
this. I got
I
this. Hold on. Hold
but
on.
just saying like
Hold on. Hold
you
on.
see what I'm
Hold on. Hold
saying.
on.
It's
Hold on.
always but
Hold
no
on.
the Broad one more
But
point one
this,
more point
but I
Broad
think. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
one point. You cannot completely say that because there's always going to be somebody that you cannot protect that they're going to say, hey, we're going to dangle this person in front of you. You can't protect them. Cool. Watch what happens when they die a gruesome, horrible, agonizing death, and you can't do shit about it. Dave, I mean, Broad, It ain't even gotta be somebody that you care about or know. They just might take some homeless kid off the street, some random ass kid that ain't done nothing wrong, and
Hey,
say, "We gonna
FM.
take him out." You see what I'm saying?
My question would be to them is, okay, if I'm an eye for eye kind of person, right? So what are you willing to lose
But
for
today,
your
today, they're
arrogance?
not will
Let
they're
them
not
know.
they're not willing to lose anything. They will do whatever it takes to deter you.
Then that's fine. That's
Yeah,
that.
but
Then
why
guess
why
what?
can't I return the favor? Whatever it takes
Dave,
to
Dave,
deter them.
Dave,
They don't have the power
Dave,
like
Dave,
I
Dave,
have.
Dave, you're not listening to me. How I think that the world that we live in works is that these people will do anything to stay in control. That means sacrificing their own children. That means killing
But
babies.
they to be in
That
Yeah.
you
control,
see
you
what I'm
have to
saying?
be here,
Being
right?
yeah.
You have to
Okay,
be here to be in
so
control.
Listen.
now we loop back around to the original point, which is that you become the villain because now you're killing
No,
people that don't
no,
believe
no, no,
in you.
no, no,
I
no.
no
Hold on, hold on,
one man's
hold on.
freedom
You
fighter
see what I'm
is
saying?
another man's
Hold on.
terrorist,
I
right?
agree.
Exactly.
I agree. I'm just saying that
Yes.
this is there is no loophole that you can
What's that
exploit.
thing where they
You
got
have
the
You will
train
to.
end
tracks
up,
where you kill one to save the many?
Yeah, you
yeah,
have to. But my thing is
What experiment is that?
with this scenario,
yeah.
you have to walk into the situation knowing that your main goal is to appeal to the majority, not
To
or
the masses, the
yeah, to
people that
the
need it.
It's not, but
so
that's
so
not
so
going.
but it ain't gonna listen. Of course, it ain't gonna work.
It ain't.
Look how it was in slime. Look how it was in slime. But at the same time, I'm
Oh,
holding
you're gonna
that,
get pushback.
and that's how I picture it.
So,
Nobody's fucking with Rimuru, but at the same time, guess what he did? He slaughtered 10,000 because you
You
fucked
had to
with his people.
you gotta show
okay.
them. Yeah, you gotta show people
Okay.
sometimes.
So slime is the perfect example, right? Of somebody that is so far beyond that it wouldn't even really matter. And I guess I wasn't thinking of that level, but if y'all talk about that level, I 100% agree with y'all. Is that if you are
Yes.
at that level, but also let me raise one more point to y'all because you talk about slime. If one of them demon lords wanted to say, "Hey, nah, we ain't having that," what would have Rimuru would have done before he became a demon lord?
You would have had to eliminate some obstacles.
He wouldn't have been able to. He is not the strongest demon lord.
I mean,
You
now.
saw you saw Hinata almost killed him when she fought him the first time, right?
Yeah, but after
Yeah.
that, you got to remember his power also grew after that, and
She,
now after the
bruh,
most recent episode, you can't, bro. Look at the
bruh.
army that's behind old dude.
But we're speaking from the
He's still
point
not the
of if
strongest.
you're Superman on planet Earth.
Yeah,
Superman
that
is the
I
number
was trying
one
to use a
guy.
real world example. Yeah, I was trying to use a real world example, but I mean, like I said, if you're using reincarnated as a slime, like I said that's a good example of a
But
situation
FM
where ain't nobody really.
costumes would be important. Like if
I
you
don't
are
think I wear a
hidden and
costume.
people can't. Oh, I would to say to so I don't have to deal with the protection of my people.
You know where we went with that, Dave. You know, in the comic book universe is like costumes don't necessarily do better because when it'll come to a certain point in which the costume becomes detrimental to your overall goal because people say you're not being transparent with them. You're hiding your identity. We don't know who you are. That's not fair to the people that you're trying to protect. That they don't get to know who you are because you maintain anonymity. You have no
I'm fine with that.
consequences. No, you have.
Yeah, I'm fine with
It's
that.
basically like you're not putting nothing on the line because you're anonymous.
Yeah,
Listen. I'm a bit.
I'll sleep well at night.
Yeah. Because like my thing is that at the same time, look, you're asking me to care that I'm defending folks like the KKK or whatever
Yeah,
affiliation or neo-Nazism and shit like that.
yeah.
No, listen. Go ahead and take all they kids. Listen, no, not they
They,
kids.
bro,
Not they. Let me take that back. Take they wives while you at it, and then just call me
bro,
after it's done.
bro. Listen, I agree with what you're saying on a level of I would probably do whatever it takes if I got the powers too. What I'm trying to
Yeah,
say is
anything. Yeah.
we all are villains. We are villains. We are
Yeah,
villains.
I think it came. I think
We
it
are
comes
villains.
back.
We are
I
not
think it comes.
heroes.
I think it comes back to the one Facebook thing that I seen
Yeah.
is that said that nobody can be trusted with the death note. There's nobody alive that can be trusted with the death note.
That's true. I
Because
mean,
listen, I'm not gonna be
what do
real
you
with
do
you.
with
I got 5 people off the top of my head.
But
the,
you
the
see,
death note is self-explanatory. I mean, with that book, you are is it literally implying you have to off somebody in that book. That is the only thing it's good for.
but there is
You have
restrictions.
that book, you're gonna use it, you're offing somebody. Of
And
course nobody's good.
but there is restrictions because I think the death note require you to know the name, the age, and what else was you gotta know like three things.
So the Death
Well,
Note, you just need to know the name,
Shoot.
and
I
then
well,
thought
you
you
can
had
guess,
to
give
know.
them
well,
a
guess what?
specific
Well, guess
note
what?
of death,
Well,
or
guess
they
what?
just have a heart
Google
attack or
searches is
something.
Guess
crazy,
what?
boy.
Right.
And then on top of that, guess what? I work for the government. Ain't nobody safe. Ain't nobody safe.
Yeah,
Okay,
Google
all right,
search
my
is
bad.
crazy
Yeah, so
Ain't
you're
now.
no.
right. The victim the victim full name, full name, and then you create the cause and condition of death.
Oh, that's easy. That's
But,
so. And if you don't, they die of a heart attack in like
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
couple
listen,
they
hours.
basically
listen.
go into
So you
cardiac
tell,
arrest unless you
so you
save
telling
someone
me,
away.
so you telling me, and this goes for everybody in
yeah,
this, even the people in the chat. You
yeah.
telling me that you had the opportunity to get rid of your worst ops? Don't care who it is, like your worst
I'm
op
not I'm not going
with
that far.
no. Listen, clean slate, fingers, no fingerprints, and you telling me you wouldn't take it? Man, you crazy.
Look,
I'm signing the name in cursive
well, let me ask another question on another
with a
topic.
heart,
Then,
with a
since
heart over the eye.
bro, there's another question on another topic. Then, if the world started seeing random ass folks just start dying, just like I'm talking about, not even random, really, that like high profile people who may or may not have a lot of enemies. Let's start talk about politicians. Let's start talking about high profile people
Hey,
in
it feel like that now.
the criminal world, like just start folks just start being knocked off. I'm talking about, and everybody's like, oh, like there can't be a coincidence. 50 people around the world who got beef on a large scale with the world just started falling off. I'm talking about the nigga in Russia and the nigga
Mm-hmm.
here, you know what I'm saying? And what I'm saying, you got folks in the Middle East, you know what I'm saying? You got just folks just start falling off. It's like, damn, what's going on? You don't think that folks gonna get like a little bit like,
But yeah,
squirmy? They gonna be like, hey, they be like,
Nope.
hey,
how would they
I
get
mean, by
known?
that point, you already probably got names and whatnot. But it's
Yep.
like,
Drop them.
my first thought is, this nigga that's killing folks and they dying of mysterious reasons. He could kill without touching or doing nothing to me. My first
That's
thought,
your thought process.
yeah, but I don't. I
Because
know it's not a death note, but it's
you
like, the mysteriousness of it is like you can't control. Like, I can't prevent this.
you've been exposed to
So
anime logic and
yeah,
you're a deep thinker. So
yeah,
you're obviously going to take that route when it comes to the state of mind.
But
yeah,
But the
hold on.
average person who's not any of us in this anime group
yeah.
is going to think, oh my God, it's probably a disease. Oh my God,
But
it's
And
probably an
then, and
assassin
then,
or
so
something
listen.
like
so
that.
even
Go ahead,
We're
even
going to
if
Lori.
go,
It could be
oh,
a
oh my
hey,
God, it's probably a
hey,
fucking
Demo.
superhero.
It could be a inability. It could be a death note.
Right,
Yeah.
that's
It
what I'm
could be
saying.
it could be so many options is on the
Like,
table.
superpowers are real,
that's
and
you
I
that's
know,
what
want
I'm
one.
saying though. You
I
it
need
could
to
be
align
so many
myself with
literally
them,
options.
What'd you say,
good or
Mo?
bad.
make it
I
look like a
need one.
pandemic. You can say, oh, they're going to die of some heart disease that makes you bleed from the eyes and ears, and then
Mm,
all of a
Man,
sudden there's 50 people that had this random fucking disease that made them die.
it ain't
Well,
random.
if you knew
It
who
ain't
all of
bro.
them, they all probably
it
socialized
ain't
together.
random if you pick the right ones,
Man, what?
Bo.
And then listen, and then on
It
top,
ain't
Man,
random.
listen, and then on top of
You
that,
know.
you think they're going to suspect two people from two small towns in West Virginia and one dude from Ohio and two niggas from Alabama at Metropolitan?
Look,
No,
I
we're
told you, I don't do
we're needle
costumes.
in a haystack.
I
We're
don't do
needle in a haystack.
I don't do costumes and I don't do anonymity. So they gonna know it's me.
I'm gonna
They gonna
stand
know
on
it's
top
me.
of a bit. I'm gonna stand
that's
on top
low
of a.
effort, bro. That's low effort. You're
They
not
gonna
gonna
know it's
try and
me.
make you a costume.
Nah,
Oh,
man.
listen,
Nah,
man.
man.
No,
I'm
nothing.
Nah, man.
unanimous all day,
I'm doing that
dog.
shit that Omni Man was doing on that planet. Remember when he went through that portal and he just flew through the whole planet and was just flying through buildings? Just like I'm doing that. Like, you know what I'm saying? And whoever. Whoever ain't really rocking with it is like, hey,
Listen,
You know what?
it's
That
like Dave said.
that's the
It's
difference, though, man.
like Dave said. It's you what you said, Dave. It's it's gonna be consequences. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
Like
yeah. There's consequences for your actions.
yeah, it's gonna be
listen. You might
consequences.
as well. You might as.
Examples need to be made. But
We
I ain't gonna
all the
lie,
villains.
I'm the kind of person, dog. Like I like to work from the shadows anyway. I'm like behind the curtain. I don't need to be up front and
Yeah,
stage and center.
I don't need all. I don't
I
need all
can.
that.
I like to see shit get cleared out, get better for everybody, and then
Yeah.
I can sit back and just be like, "Damn, finally!" You know what I'm saying? Now everybody gets this, everybody gets that. The world looks better. You know what I'm saying? Like I have no
Do you
problem.
think do you think there will ever be a point at which things get better like that though, Dave?
Oh, you would need powers
Don't no, but you know what I'm saying? Like do you think like after you do all the stuff that you
organically.
say you're gonna do you think that it would actually get better quickly? Like do you think you like you know what I'm
No,
Yes.
it
saying?
won't get better. It won't
Yeah.
get better quickly, but there are people who are just and aren't trying to
Yeah.
fuck everybody over. There are
Yeah.
those people do exist. Cause I feel like I'm not an
See,
anomaly.
see. My thing
There's
is
people that's
that
like me.
the thing is like it's kind of like parenting. Like you have to have your authoritative representation or your stature be presented as you should be terrified of the consequences rather than terrified of me.
Hmm. Yeah. I get
Yes.
that. I get that. Dave. You know what the next step is after you start doing what you're doing, and you gotta break a couple eggs to make the omelet. Now you gotta start like actually getting out there on the ground, like we were saying before we got on the podcast. You gotta get out there on the ground,
Hey,
man. You gotta start using your power to help people on the
Yes.
street. You know,
hey! I already know where I'm
Yeah.
going first, bro. Don't play.
you gonna do the same job you're doing now. You gonna do the same job you're doing now.
Hey, I'm writing on the death note. I'm writing on the death note while I'm sitting in court.
Damn, that's crazy. That's
You'll
wild.
never know.
This motherfucker
Oh,
gonna choke on
before
the
we
food next
continue, Damo,
You'll never
I've
know.
been on
Yo,
my One Piece journey, dog. Since you've been gone,
yes.
I think I've put away about 400 episodes.
Where are
It's
you
been
right now?
crazy. The episode I am currently on is 1132. It is they're going over Kuma's backstory.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
oh,
yeah. You
I'm
far.
literally at the
oh.
episode. Yeah. I went from hold on, where is it at? I'm looking at the TV now. I
So wait,
went
you done made it to the 3D2Y. They done split and all that.
That's way
no,
past that, Damo.
I'm
That's
on
way past
Egghead.
that.
I went from I
Oh,
watched
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
Yeah.
watched the since we've talked, I finished Zoe, Whole Cake, Land of Wano, and I'm almost done with Egghead.
what, bro?
Yeah.
I feel like if you binge watch One Piece, once you get to if you watch
It's Wano,
Skypiea,
really.
Yeah.
well, once you get to
Oh yeah,
Skypiea,
yeah.
it speeds up. Like it's some about it. Like once you get to Skypiea, some
Yeah.
about the series, it just starts moving fast as hell. I don't know
I,
what
Well,
it
that's the
I,
is.
thing.
I was,
I was current all the way up to Dressrosa, and then I just took a sabbatical.
I would say,
You know what I'm
Yay.
saying? Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
would say the story sped up after Sabadi. The
What's up,
Sabadi
buddy? Yeah.
archipelago,
Yeah.
because when Kuma sends everybody off in their opposite directions, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Luffy thought everybody was dead. He
Yeah.
was, and then that was at the same time when they announced Ace's execution.
Yep.
It
So
like he got locked up, and from that point forward, I feel like everything just fell because he was in Impel Down,
True.
Marineford,
True.
Yeah. Well,
and
I
then
will
we get
say
the
this
time skip.
too,
what
Damo.
you?
Like the
Yeah,
Gear 5, the drums and the beat, and how his chest was like pulsing while he was on the ground. I don't I put it up there as an adult as when I first saw Goku Super Saiyan. It's
Oh
not
yeah.
that high, but the feel good of what was happening. I was like, "Oh yeah, yeah,
So my
this is nice."
question. So my question. Where are you in the Kuma backstory? Because this is very important. I
I got
love
to the
this back.
part where the girl he was with, I can't remember her name right now. She just asked him to marry her, but then he like I can't because I got the Buccaneer blood. Like he ain't tell her yet, but that's why. You know what I'm saying? So that's exactly where I'm at. But damn, they shot him in front of They shot his daddy right in front of him. I was like, oh shit.
Bro, listen,
I saw
listen,
that last
listen,
night.
listen. Yeah.
Yeah.
Here you go. Here you go.
I was like, damn,
Here
they
you
shot him in
go.
front of him like
That's
that.
not the worst of it, dog.
Yeah.
Just wait. Just wait.
Keep going.
Yeah, but it's
Keep
been
going.
fun. It's been a lot of fun.
Right now, since we just talking about it, no spoilers for you, Dave, but they just dropped Gabon in the newest episode, so I'm pretty excited for the next episode because we get that first fight on Elbath.
Yeah.
He talked about Scopper Gabon. They
Yeah, Scott Gabon.
he was
Oh,
on
okay.
he was on Rogers' crew. He was
Yeah.
he was the third mate or whatever call it. He like he was the Sanji of Rogers' crew.
Yeah.
I,
Okay.
I watched as much as I could, and then I started reading, bro. So I know entirely too much about where this story is going.
Yeah, I'm up there with you. I'm actually almost caught up. Like I'm like 4 or 5 chapters from the current, so I know
So
everything.
you want Elbel?
Yeah, I know Elbath and the complete story. It's really good. Really good.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. And it's with what's
Emu
happening.
Summer, the reveal.
Hey, oh yeah.
The reveal.
Hey, Damo. I want you, hey, Dave and Damo and FM. I want you to look at the chat when I say this, okay? So last week, Damo, me, Dave, and FM, both you probably heard us talk about this too. We put somebody on to Ordeal. FM, Dave, bro, he's been blowing me up almost every single day. Bro put down he's probably in the 20s. He's in the chat right now, but
Jeez.
bro probably put down 20 chapters already. He's up there where Rokash like basically revealed his abilities.
Yeah.
So
Well, hey, I was gonna ask this. So with Ordeal, so when I started it, and I think when Dave started it, I don't know, wasn't it still like you scrolling, but you just get the music? But now they animated everything where it's like reading it out to you.
I think so.
I think they probably got voice.
Yeah, now it's different. It's different now. Like when you starting it, it's different. It's all animated.
Yeah,
That's hard.
I'm gonna have to go.
I got to get back on. I'm on 92. I got to get back reading, man. But One Piece, like since I've been on my One Piece journey, you don't get much time for a lot of other shit. Now I have been putting in like the new shows and shit like that, but yeah, you don't get a lot of time.
You said he's on episode 20. I'm sorry, chapter 20.
He's on chapter 38. Sorry, he just posted it. He just said it in the chat. He on chapter 38.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
What's going on in 38? What's going on in 38?
It's the fight between Rakash and the the Wolf Pack. That's what he did. That's what he did his big transformation when he turned into the Anubis.
The end of that fight
Anubis.
pissed me off so bad, bro. It pissed me off.
Yeah, bro.
Because I'm gonna say this, but I'm not gonna say nothing. Why wouldn't you take it? Like why? Like it's offered to you. Why wouldn't you take it? You need it. Like, and then the drip that you would get from it, it would just be, bro. Come on, bro. That power.
You know what it remind me of, man?
What?
It remind me of like with whatchamacallit, in My Hero Academia, with One for All. You remember we found out that when he went to go intern with Night Eye, and Night Eye said you wasn't never supposed to have it to begin with. It was supposed to be Mirio.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be Mirio. And then it's like, but then Mirio, you realize Mirio don't even need that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because he already is OP, without it. And so it's but bitch, remember that he had Deku second guessing himself, thinking that damn, like maybe I should give it up because this, what I'm saying, like that's what that remind me of because.
But you know what about that situation? Mirio, I think Mirio would have only had All Might's power. I don't think Mirio would have been able to utilize the other factors of One for All.
He wouldn't have because it had to be somebody that didn't have a quirk.
That too, and the
Yeah,
fact that Deku
but
is able to psychoanalyze everybody's quirks and figure
mhm,
out the best way to use every single quirk
yeah,
in the best way that it can be used, even if
yeah,
it wasn't his. He can work
yeah.
with other
But
people, even when he didn't have a quirk. So even when
but
he got multiple quirks to use, he can like combine all of them and figure out the best way to use them in the
yeah.
situation. Miria wouldn't have been able to do that.
But that's what that made me think of because it's like he ain't take that because he didn't need that
Right,
particularly. And but it would have been useful. But I told you I was like, damn, like it would have been useful for somebody else to have it.
right, right, right,
but
right,
but
right,
but
right,
but but
right.
then I would say my last point is what we know later is like, damn, he can take whatever he want because of who he is. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And so it's like, I mean, you kind of wish that when you realize that, you like, damn, like you could have took it if you wanted it, but I don't know. It's a whole thing, man. I feel like it's so deep because Ordeal is like they really set you up to feel like Rokash is like the villain. Like they even make him look villainous. They make him
Yeah.
look so villainous, man. They make him look like he damn near a demon. And some of the stuff you see him do with his bare hands, tearing people apart, like they made him seem very villainous.
They
And
did.
but then you get the flashback and you like shit, you know. It wasn't it was deeper. It was deeper than that. It was deeper than that. So
Yeah.
it's I yeah, I love that story, man. I just can't wait for it to come back, man, because they really left us like on a cliffhanger. With the last chapter that they released. So, I'm looking forward to seeing that come back. I feel like what you call it, Brent. I feel like he cooking. I feel like he doing that shit that Tagashi that right Hunter x Hunter. I feel like he doing that shit that Tagashi doing. Like he in the background making chapters or like drawing stuff
Oh
out.
yeah, so he can drop them
So
consecutively.
well, not consecutively, but so he can have a big backlog of stuff to release. When he come back instead of being week to week. Because that's how that's
Yeah.
how that's how what you call it is. Tagashi, and that's how Oda is. Oda apparently don't write the story of One Piece week to week. He got assistants and he got people, a staff of people that work for him, and they out here. They ahead. Oda could afford to take vacations. And
That's good.
can't nobody say nothing about it. You know how
It
many
sounds
months?
like he got a system
Yeah,
and it's working, opposed to old boy who do Hunter x Hunter who be like, I don't want no one to touch it but me.
yeah.
Somebody Kira Toyama.
No, Tagashi,
Oh,
Tagashi.
okay.
Tagashi. Um, but yeah, man. Y'all know Hunter x Hunter just came back with some chapters, man. They like on like this is like the third straight week, second
Bro,
straight week.
I'm
Yeah,
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie.
about that, bro. I just, and this
I
is a
know.
side note.
I already know you
Nothing
like
in
it.
life is too complicated, bro.
Yeah,
All you need is a system. That's it. As long as your system is dead set and you have ways to do things in a specific order, nothing is too hard or too complicated.
I
Time management, everything, bro. Everything seems a lot easier to deal with when you have a system.
can
Mm-hmm.
can I ask a question, Damo?
Hmm.
With Hunter x Hunter, I know that a lot of people criticize Hunter x Hunter for taking all those breaks and stuff.
Right.
Have you seen the art? Some of the best art in Hunter x Hunter. How amazing and how insane it is. His
It's
art
like
style.
Berserk.
His art
It's
style.
Berserk. It's
Yeah,
Berserk
yeah,
type. Yeah,
exactly.
detail.
Yeah, his
Yeah.
art style is so unique. I don't think that it can be replicated easily. And to my knowledge, with some of the most recent stuff that was released, he's designing almost everything himself. I think that the only thing that he's not designing himself or not getting help with is backgrounds. But
Yeah.
he's doing pretty much all character art and all detailed art himself. And so it's one of the things, man, where it's like I think that Tagashi, I think he might just be like a national treasure and we get mad about the fact that he can't release as much as we want. But who's gonna replicate what he does? I don't think that I don't think that there is
Nobody
anybody that can
can.
replicate it to that
But
quality.
see,
That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Like
so
it's
say for instance,
yeah.
say all right. So what I've noticed, right? What I've noticed. Have you guys been paying attention to like cartoons lately?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like even with the new Teen Titans, right? It's like oversimplified
Yeah.
because it's easy to draw. No, lack of no real detail because the original Teen Titans had a lot of detail, had a lot of dark, had color grading, had a
Mhm.
lot of shading, had a lot of detail in the characters and stuff like that. But it's so hard to replicate. And if you had to fire an artist and bring a new artist on, it's kind of hard to replicate that art style when you have so many details.
Mhm.
If the main artist, say the main artist of Berserk died, right?
Yep.
It's hard to
Mhm.
recreate that art style. He may have been getting sick when they decided to do the second arc or whatever that series is y'all told me I shouldn't watch. When they decided to do the CGI, it's fucking ass.
Oh, the
Mhm.
fucking
Because they put so much, because they put so much detail into the original series, it's hard to replicate. They have to do
Mhm.
it that way. But when you oversimplify it, if you do get sick or if you do need to take a hiatus, it's easy to bring on another artist or another studio to kind of like make
Mhm.
sure the shift is the same.
Yeah.
He's doing himself a disservice by adding so much detail to the Hunter x Hunter. I'm being honest with you.
I, but
What's
but
good?
but I think what his out is that he gave everybody his list of potential endings, and so he said that if I can't finish the story, these are potential endings I had planned for this story. Like, and
What
so
he
that I think that was his out to say if I don't finish it, but that I will not be, I guess, compromising with fans to get this
right,
done. Is that this is my work? I started it. If I don't finish it, it just won't be finished.
and this is Hunter x Hunter, right?
Yeah, yes, it's Hunter x Hunter. That's what he said. That's basically yeah. So it's one of the things where it's like, I mean, I hate it, but I respect it because,
His wife is
but
the only
I don't think his wife can replicate his style because her series is not of the same ilk as Hunter
kind
x
of
Hunter.
sort of because she took over at one point. That's when Bonnie came into play, right? Not Bonnie, but the Biscuit. That's when Biscuit came into
Biscuit.
place.
Yeah,
And
biscuit.
she
Yeah.
took over, like she actually took over for a little minute when he got sick the very first time, and she started doing his artwork. Nobody could tell the difference, but she started introducing characters. She started introducing the different like outfits and stuff like that. That's why Biscuit can transform, and she kind of takes on this Sailor Moon esque thing because she is the author of Sailor Moon. She can actually do the artwork. His
Mm-hmm.
wife can. But what he really needs is a protege, kind of like how Akira Toriyama has but I'm drawing a blank.
Let me tell you what Tagashi's wife did.
Uh-huh.
They said that in 1997, um, was when they, I guess got married, right?
Mm-hmm.
In 1998, she did work on Hunter x Hunter, adding screen tone uh to the series. I don't know what screen tone is. Let me look that up. But that was her contribution in 1998.
While y'all talking about
So
animation,
screen
I'm so
so
glad
screen
y'all brought
tone.
it up.
Oh, I
Go
was
ahead.
just screen tone is a technique for applying textures and shades to drawings. So
That's
I
not
mean,
bad. That's
that's
important.
pretty that's
That's a
pretty
very
significant. That's pretty significant.
yeah.
But I mean, Damo, in Japanese culture, different man. I don't think that his wife would finish his series if he didn't want to finish it.
He needs a Toyotaro. He needs somebody who's been literally like watching his show,
We don't want
reading
that.
his mangas, and trying to replicate it and do it in his own way because that's how Toyotaro came about. He
I,
wanted to refinish, he wanted to do it in his own way. He came out with Dragon Ball AF with a
yeah,
friend of his,
yeah,
and now you have Toriyama who's rest in peace, but Toriyama who's passed away and passed it on to a fan, Toriyama or
yeah,
Toyotaro, and has been taking it to another level. Have you seen his renditions, his
yeah.
artwork, his recreations?
I don't think that Yoshihiro Tagashi want to do that though. That's what I'm trying to say.
He probably don't,
I'm
bro.
just going off of what he want because he the creator.
Yeah.
And clearly he got power because anybody else they would have sold off that shit to another person and they would have finished it if they wanted to finish it or they would have did. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he clearly
Yeah.
has ownership over his work, and they will not move forward with the series without him. And even so that they're willing to wait on him to put out the few chapters that he puts out. So I think that man, honestly, truly, if he not gonna finish the story, then it's not gonna be finished. And I'm a huge Hunter x Hunter fan. It's one of my favorites of my top three of all time.
Same.
I have made my peace.
Mm.
I made my peace, man. We might not finish. We might not get the end, but you know what? Give me hope. He said this. Now he said this in his most recent batch of chapters that he is currently releasing is the conclusion of the current arc that we're on, which is the Succession War. So that give me hope that in this batch of chapters that he's currently releasing, that we will see the end of the Succession War arc, which will mean that I don't know if y'all been keeping up with Hunter x Hunter, but that means that the Succession War between Kaki and Princess is going to end. That means that only one get to survive. That's part of the ritual. Two, um, the Phantom Troop are currently hunting for Hisoka, but Hisoka is also hunting for the Phantom Troop. So we gonna have to see a conclusion, but in that part too, because we want to think that Hisoka is gonna kill some Phantom Troop folks while he's on the boat. Three, Karapika is on the boat with the Phantom Troop. He might fight somebody and kill somebody once he find out that they're there. He don't know that they're there yet. It's so many plot points. It's so many plot points.
So
One of
about
the
that.
princes. One of the princes got all the scarlet eyes that Karapika is looking for left. The last remaining scarlet eyes is got one of the Kaki princes got them, as well as the head of Karapika's best friend in a jar.
Hisoka. Hisoka.
Yeah,
I just saw through artwork. He's a part of the Phantom Troop,
he is not part of the Phantom Troop.
but he
No.
has the spider. He has the spider.
He's a he's a fake. That was a fake one.
That was fake. Okay.
Yeah, that was fake.
Thank you.
In York New City, he used texture surprise. That's one of his abilities. He used texture surprise.
He said, "I gotta leave. He gotta
to
avoid
put-
these spoilers."
Oh, I mean,
Y'all spoiling some shit.
in York New City, he used texture surprise to put a tattoo on
Because
him.
he killed one of the former members.
Yeah,
Oh,
he made a copy.
okay.
He used texture surprise to make a copy and then put a tattoo. And then at the end of York New City, when he's leaving, he takes it off, and it's like a little.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that. I didn't see that.
Yeah, because
I didn't see that.
Because then you go into the next. Once you go into the next arc, you really find. First off, Hisoka is just a really power hungry weird motherfucker. But anyways,
he's not power hungry. He what's
he
the
likes
word?
to fight the strongest. He likes to fight the strongest.
Yeah, but he not. What's the word? He because we got to call a spade a spade. The nigga is weird. He gets off to like fighting strong people. He gets like a he gets off to it. So he has like a fetish, some shit. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, no offense, he ain't too far off from Goku. I'm gonna be real with you.
I mean,
Hisoka?
Yeah,
they
Like with a fighting fetish.
Goku don't kill though. Goku typically don't kill. Hisoka will kill.
Goku definitely killed a couple people.
No, I'm saying Goku. You've seen what he did. He gave Cell Sensu Bean. He let Frieza live. Like he typically don't kill. He don't want to kill if you don't have to.
Somebody said he a pedo.
Yeah, pedo.
I mean, I think that he is, but also like I think it's only Gon. I think Gon is the only one. I don't think that he's going around looking for.
That's all it takes.
I think it's Gon.
I wouldn't feel safe.
You don't have to like.
Kids
You don't have.
I
around
agree.
Hisoka.
I agree. But listen,
Can we say
ever
something?
seen him do it? Have we ever seen him do it to anybody but Gon? He like Gon.
No.
It don't
He
matter.
likes Gon.
It don't matter.
But can we also Wait, can we
It don't
address
matter. You like
the
one. That's
wait,
just
wait,
who
wait,
you are
wait.
now.
But my thing is, we can't
That's not
overlook
disagreeing.
the fact that Gon, when they went returned back to the island,
Yeah.
Gon literally told Killua that he was hooking up with chicks when they came onto the island.
Nah, that's not what happened.
Yeah, he said they were taking about on dates, and then they would like do more than kissing.
Yeah, yeah. No, yeah, he was getting. It's
It's like
it's
second
hard.
base.
Not
Mm,
basically they was implying that the women was taking advantage of Gone.
I mean, sounds good to me.
That's how you remember when the Chimera Ant arc when he was taking Palm out on the dates and she was like, how do you know so much about dating? No, Killua was like, how do you know so much about dating? And he was like, that's what Broad's talking about. He said that like when he
Yeah.
was on Whale Island, he's doing shit all the time, and it's like, but he a kid, so I don't know, man. Hunter x Hunter universe is dark as hell, bro. Hunter x Hunter universe is dark, bro. It's dark.
it is.
It's super dark. So
But I'm excited for it to come back. I'm actually gonna. That's probably the next manga that I'm gonna read because I need
okay,
to rewatch the last season so I can remember how it ended
you don't
because it kind
you
of ended weird.
you
But
don't gotta
then
really
Oh,
watch the
I
last season,
remember
honestly.
the them getting to the big ass tree, and they, you know what I'm saying. I remember all that.
Yeah,
yeah, I'm gonna say yeah. I can go straight into the next one because like I'm caught
Just watch
up
like
on
the
the
last couple
manga.
episodes.
Yeah,
yeah. So Gone only appears once in the entire current arc. The Succession War arc.
uh, well, I'll just
Yeah,
read it in because he's not my
yeah,
favorite character anyway.
yeah. Gone appears once, and Killua has not appeared since the ending
Can I say
of the
something?
Chimera Ant arc.
I'm gonna say this. Is
That's
that a
fine.
bottle of hot sauce, Bo?
No, this is Dayquil.
Oh, shout out you because I do the same shit. But anyways,
He said he don't. He said he's sick, bro. He don't feel
no,
good.
I listen. I thought he was drinking hot sauce, but at the same time, I wouldn't put it against him because he would probably do some shit like that.
It might work.
What does that mean? What do you mean you wouldn't put it against me?
What are you implying?
What are you trying to say about me?
He trying to say you. He trying to say you. He trying to say you an addict.
To hot sauce.
Hot sauce is
Shit,
delicious.
shit. At least I like some flavor.
Hey, there you go.
He got it. He got that. But anyways, I'm gonna say
Wait,
this.
wait.
I had to.
What kind of hot
Okay.
sauce?
I wanna.
Wait, what kind of hot sauce though?
What my preference personally?
Yeah.
Tapatio.
Tapatio. Okay. All right. Okay.
Okay.
Hey,
Well,
listen,
it's
I don't do
okay.
that. Listen,
All right.
all respect to the people of the world out there. I ain't doing regular white people Tabasco sauce. That shit's been
It's
downplayed my entire life.
Tapatio or Crystals.
Oh,
Tapatio or
listen,
Crystal hot sauce.
listen. Crystal go bomb on from some fried
Crystal
chicken.
hard. Crystal hard. Crystal is.
But what I was about to say is I'm about to have a toxic take, and I'm probably gonna hurt the person that's in the chat. I had this argument with somebody a while ago about like which anime had more peak moments, and his favorite was Naruto, and
Oh my god.
of course mine is Hunter x Hunter, and of course I'm not trying to go tit for tat with somebody on the whatever on the animes, but I personally think that Hunter x Hunter does have more peak moments than Naruto does. And I understand people gonna automatically go to the fight with Sasuke and Itachi when he was like, look at this sword and counter attack and then counter attack.
Okay.
And then the
We
other
have to get.
I agree. I
like,
agree with the
we have to
Naruto.
do
Though.
what's peak.
I agree with
That would be
Naruto
the
having more
argument.
peak
What
moments.
do you count as being actual peak? We're not talking
Okay.
about shit that you like. We're talking about shit that you remember, like when Demon Slayer broke the internet when he did the whole fire sword that was broken and he cut his neck. That shit was like
It's a
incredible.
peak.
You know,
Yeah.
that's
So
a peak
many-
moment.
How
So-
many peak moments can you name in Hunter x Hunter? And I'll give you at least 10. At least 10. I can go
Okay.
30
Look,
for
okay.
Naruto.
Okay.
All right. So all right. So
Let's go
listen,
five. Let's go five. Let's just go five.
But let me say this first though. Is Naruto peak moments are more
Shippuden? Are we doing the
highly.
whole thing?
No,
All of
I'm just saying, I'm
Naruto.
just saying the entirety of Naruto. Naruto is what it is to the anime community or to just the world in general because it is highly palatable for anybody to watch and enjoy and say, "Oh, this is a peak moment." Hunter x Hunter is a little bit more niche because
Yes.
like for example, I'll raise you a peak moment and you explain to me why this not peak or why it is peak, but I'm gonna tell you why I think this is peak. So the depth of Hunter x Hunter. So at the end of the Chimera Ant arc,
Mm,
you know,
mm.
hear me out. So when at the end of the Chimera Ant arc, so when Miriam returns to Komugi, um, Palm is there with Kamugi. She was guarding her, and the King basically was just like, I want to spend my last moments with her. And Palm was like, okay, if you want to spend your last moments with her, I just want to like witness it. Can you allow me to witness it? And we get almost like I want to say like 7 or 8 chapters. I'm sorry, chapters.
I cried.
Pages of black nothing
I cried.
but words,
I cried.
and it's them playing Gungi for the last time, and then the next thing that you see is them dead in the room. That was a peak moment for
I
Hunter x
cried.
Hunter because it was basically a culmination of the entire arc of the Chimera Ant arc, but also Merrim's story, where it's like he went from being, thinking that he's the superior being, the superior life form, that nobody is even above him or anywhere near him. He didn't value life to this moment where he knows that he's dying and he just wants to be with the person that he loves, who just happens to be a blind peasant girl who has no type of power or nothing other than the fact that she know how to play Gungi. It like that's peak to me. But somebody else might be like, "Oh, that's lame. That's not a big moment." It's like we didn't like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just like Hunter x Hunter has like real depth to the moments. But I guess if you were looking at action, the moment on the stairs in the Chimera Ant arc where
Peak.
they come
Peak.
out the portal and
Peak.
they everybody running up the stairs and it's
Peak.
chaos.
Peak.
Everybody's like, I didn't expect for him to be there. I didn't expect for that to be happening. The dragon dive came from the ceiling and start falling through the ceiling.
First off,
Folks, like,
first,
damn, what if they
first
was like,
off,
what if they was like, what if Knuckle dead?
pause,
What if
pause
Knuckle
right
dead?
there.
Yeah,
Pause right there. Pause right there.
yeah,
Damo, I'm gonna be real with you.
yeah.
Outside of maybe Pain's appearance, there's not a colder moment in Naruto.
Rock Lee dropping the weights.
I don't
Yeah.
think so.
Wait.
I don't
Rock Lee
know.
dropping
So
the weights,
No,
bro.
well,
That
so
shit
no,
was
listen. Hey,
cold.
no. Okay, when it come to peak, you gotta take the
The
personal
feeling.
feeling out of
Yeah,
it.
the feeling.
No, but you got to go by what you know it did. It's like I don't listen to Taylor Swift,
Yeah,
but I know she's fucking popular. Like
yeah,
you got to
Okay.
take that in consideration. Him dropping the
yeah.
weights for you
True.
didn't
No,
do
it
nothing
was
for you,
cold.
but you
No, it
know,
was cold. It was cold.
right? Yeah,
Yeah,
those moments you be like, hey, that was the shit.
That was
so let
cold.
me add on to what Dave's saying, right?
yeah,
So one thing that I've been kind of speaking on, even with my girl, with life, with
yeah,
anime, anything, right?
yeah,
It's not about how it's presented. You have to find the message and you have to figure out what it is that it means, right? Not
yeah,
necessarily how it's depicted. So like,
yeah,
I can easily say some of these animes y'all be recommending have shitty animes and I can shitty depictions and
yeah,
quality, whatever, right?
yeah,
But I can't allow that to take away from the act what it actually means. It's good actual storytelling and everything, right?
yeah,
Quality may be terrible or whatever.
yeah,
I can name a couple moments in Naruto, despite the animation, despite the writing, all that shit. Pivotal moments, right?
mm-hmm, yeah,
Naruto showing up on the frogs when Pain showed up,
yep,
popping
Okay.
up. That's one moment,
bruh,
That's
right?
cold. All right, there's yours.
yes,
Two, y'all already named it. Rock Lee dropping the weights, right?
Yep.
And the whole backstory leading up to that moment with him having to train with Guy Sensei and him
Mhm.
saying, "Hey,
Yeah.
am I good because I only have ninjutsu and
Yeah.
am I really gonna be a good ninja?" And then him finally fighting all that time, and then him asking Guy Sensei, can I do it? And him saying, go ahead, Lee. And then him dropping the weights, boom, and going at it. All right, boom, that's one. Three,
Hmm. Yeah.
Toby, looking at the entire story of Naruto, right?
Yeah.
And getting a little hint, said Obi told and all that stuff, and then seeing the fourth sensei fight this masked man, only to find out it's Obito.
Yeah.
That's another moment, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Throw in another moment. Madara popping up
Okay.
and leveling the entire Shinobi Alliance.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
eyes, like him dashing his eyes to the side and going toe to toe with everybody,
Yeah.
killing Neji, all that. You feel me? We
Okay.
we, we can keep we
Yeah.
can
Well,
keep
No,
we
going.
didn't
no, let's
love
keep it at
Neji
that.
though.
No, let's keep it.
We
Every
didn't love
Let's keep it
single
at
Neji.
that.
Yeah.
moment,
All right,
Hey,
here we
hey,
I
go.
hey,
always
Here we
speak
every
go.
about
single
that.
wait,
moment that
y'all.
they
Hey,
went back,
All right,
even
hold
even the
on.
last time,
what's
hold up. The last time when the last fight at the end of the final Shinobi arc,
yeah.
when they beat Kaguya, and Sasuke was like, "Oh no, you ain't done yet. Like we still got a 1-1." You feel me? And they went back to the land, right? They went back
Yeah.
to the statues, and while they was fighting, they went through every stage that they
Hmm.
was fighting
Yeah.
in that
Yeah.
area,
That was the
and it was
manga. Yep.
flashing back.
Yep. That was in the manga. They
It was
had the
flashing
side.
back.
Yeah.
Bro, there was
Yeah.
an entire era. There was an entire
Hey.
era where they did Linkin Park AOVs with
Yeah.
Naruto and Sasuke at the
Yeah.
land of the end. In
Yeah.
the end, it
The,
doesn't even matter. And
yeah.
they doing the final bout and they smashing hands and they doing the Chidori versus the Rasengan and
Yeah.
Naruto doing the two tails or the four tails and
Yeah.
them going against that. Boom. You got Rock Lee versus the other guy that was like he doing the 4 feathers or 7 feathers or some shit like that.
All right, all right.
You
All
had
right.
that fight. You
I
got
got it.
You,
All
Sasuke.
right,
hey,
hold on. All
Damo,
right, all
Bro,
right.
Damo.
I
All
can
right,
go on
hold
and
on.
on.
Let me go.
Yeah.
All right. So my first moment, and they FM, you can probably chime in because you have more memory than I do. So because it seems like Dave is on the Naruto side. I got you.
Yeah.
No,
I'm,
I'm not. I'm not.
Not, all right.
oh, I'm on
But
Hunter
I
Hunter
I ain't
side.
on I
One
ain't on Hunter
for
Hunters either.
Yeah.
so for one, Hunter, you can't tell me that when Killua and Gon went back and met Hisoka in that hallway, and Hisoka said the first time around, "You ain't ready."
Yeah.
The way he
And
was
he used
sitting
his
down on
aura.
that floor,
At the end of the hallway. Yep.
Yep.
just sitting there,
Yeah.
and then when Gon
Yeah.
and them
Heaven's
came
Arena.
back,
The aura. Yeah.
the aura
Yeah,
forming.
yeah. You talk about with the three dudes
Yeah,
was exerting their aura, and Gon and
cold.
Killua didn't have Nen yet, and
Yeah,
they was stopped in their tracks, and the music that was playing at the same
the
time, and then what you said, like when they came back to the hallway, and then had their aura, and that shit was pushing back, and they was like,
yeah.
"Oh, okay, all
Listen,
right, well,
I
you
give you
know,
my second.
yeah,
Inflows in the second.
yeah, that was dope."
You can't ever tell me you did not get the chills when damn, what's old girl dude girl name with the chain user Karapika
Mhm.
went up against old
Why you say
strong
old
dude.
girl? Why you call Karapika a girl? That's crazy.
Sorry, hey, it was at first
It's
everybody thought
controversy. It's
it's
controversy.
controversy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
It's
the
one it's like
original
that character.
anime.
Yeah, it's like
Mhm.
that character in JJK.
Yeah,
Mhm.
But when he fought old dude in that
yeah.
crater, and he
Mhm.
first off he took
Shovel,
out
a
several
shovel.
of the what's that the
No,
shadow people,
yeah,
and yelled at the porcupine dude by taking him out, and then chomped old dude in the neck.
but
He
but
bit him in the neck.
broad, the moment
Mhm.
that everybody remember ain't even that. It's the moment that everybody remember was when Karapika got the shovel out. he brought a shovel
Brought the
to him
show.
to
Yeah,
his
he brought the
fight.
show to the fight. Yeah.
Cool. There'd be my two.
I'm not gonna take away from the fact that
Three.
Hunter had some peak moments. Hunter did have some peak moments.
Hold on.
But Naruto had more.
Yeah, but I think Naruto has more episodes. That's all. Like
Naruto does have more episodes
too.
But
But you have shows that have a lot of episodes, but don't have peak moments. Gintama
that's true.
has like damn near 1,000 episodes, but ain't no damn peak moments, right? Naruto has a bunch of peak moments.
Hey, 3 is when what's the name and his granddad met what's the name Crollo in the hotel room.
Good moment.
Cold.
Y'all see. See,
a cold moment might not be a peak moment.
What are y'all? Okay, I don't know. See, like, we don't know what y'all using to judge peak.
Okay,
I'm
naming peak.
Peak is peak to
peak
me.
Moments
don't gotta be
Super Saiyan Goku on Namek.
Yeah, that's not fair, bro. That's not fair. That's not fair.
Jiraiya versus Pain.
All right,
Jiraiya versus Pain. Itachi versus Sasuke. Sasuke versus fucking what the fucking beatboxing dude name?
I'm talking about real peak.
Okay, all right. If you talk about real peak,
Luffy.
Look, if you talk about real peak,
real,
then Dave, what you're judging as peak, Dave, is really not fair. It's transcendent. You're talking about transcendent moment that is probably the peak of the series. I thought we were talking about peak moments, as in moments that are unforgettable. That if you bring it up to somebody, instantly they remember. Damn, I remember that moment. Like when Killua when they were in the Hunter exam, and Killua ripped the nigga heart through his chest in a moment, and the nigga was begging for it.
With and then he got mad.
That was a peak moment.
And then he got mad because he left a drop of blood.
Yeah, but not really, because it's like, I mean, yeah, it's like I say it's memorable. I guess I might be conflating memorable.
It left my mind
because, like I said, that's a moment. It's like in Naruto, a good moment is like when they were fighting in whatchamacallit, it was the very beginning of the story. It was Zabuza, you remember Zabuza and Kakashi's fight, but it wasn't that.
It was that fight.
It was Haku versus Naruto and Sasuke, and Sasuke took the needles for Naruto. You remember he was
in his back? Yeah, he got tore up. Yep, I remember that.
Can I say, hey Damo, can I say something about my beef with Naruto and their peak moments?
With that?
Wait, first off, before I say it, hold on, Damo, you got to address what she said in the comment, the very first thing, because you're the perfect person to respond to that.
What's that?
She said, "Can we all agree that Sakura sucks?"
Yes, I hate Sakura. Sakura is the worst character ever written in history. I hate Sakura and her pink hair.
You know, I be arguing with folks on Facebook about this shit. There's one dude who was trying to make like a whole 2-minute video trying to like glaze Sakura, talking about.
But we're not doing that, bro. We're not doing that.
And I'm like, man.
Doing it, bro. He got a fetish for Sakura, bro. I'm not hearing it. I'm not hearing it.
They're trying to argue at that point.
This is what my beef was with Naruto's peak moment stories. It was always ruined by heartbreak. And I'll give you an example. With Rock Lee's weight drop.
Right.
We expected, he liked that. But then at the end of the fight, what happened at the end of the fight? Oh, this nigga ain't no different than us. The same thing happened another peak moment when again, I'm gonna use Rock Lee because he's my favorite, but Rock Lee did the drunken stance peak because he was supposed to win that fight. According to their scale, their fighting scale, Rock Lee was supposed to win that fight. And what happened? Another fucking heartbreak. So it's just like, at least with Hunter
That's part of the peakness.
I'm sick of
moments that kind of dive. Is that what we're talking about?
yeah, I don't really care
Mhm.
for when it dies because, like, at least with Hunter x Hunter, like, say for instance, when Gon fights P2, like, you don't know how that shit is gonna go down because, like, we know how strong P2 is.
And he throws away all his powers and he never fights again.
Exactly, allegedly, but uh, but my thing is like I'm not saying that the bad I mean the good guy should win all the time. I'll take
Right,
another example. JJK, when Sukuna
right.
went crazy in Shibuya, unexpected. So at least with Naruto, can we not have the heartbreak consistently, especially with our characters? Because, like, as much as we love Neji, Rock Lee, and
We don't like Neji.
sorry, I haven't gotten that far. Whatever,
We don't.
whoever, we end up seeing these characters like, nigga, y'all so plain after all this shit is said and done. There's no
True.
growth.
No,
I
there
don't
wasn't.
disagree.
See,
I don't disagree. But what I will say is that if you gave every character that was, I guess, underdog a power boost and they won every single time, wouldn't that make it too predictable? And you can
No,
almost see it coming like, oh, they gonna win. They just got a superpower. Like Goku, like for instance, Goku, y'all made a moment like Goku, that was a pivotal moment. Goku got Ultra Instinct. Goku went Super Saiyan, and now there's that third. Goku went Super Saiyan for the first time. Still didn't beat Frieza. He
agreed.
beat Frieza, and Frieza came fucking back. He went Ultra
And he
Instinct.
lost his best friend too,
True.
in the
He
process.
beat
I got one.
he went Ultra Instinct for the first time, got his ass whooped by Jiren. Came back, went Ultra Instinct, got whooped again by Jiren, and had to use the entire team in order to finally beat Jiren and knock him out the fucking cliff. Jiren is still a fucking live. And they brought everybody fucking back. They never beat fucking every villain that's been out, they've never really beat the villain unless they whisked them away, like Majin Buu. The only villains who've been killed have been the Ginyu Force, and those have been all killed by Vegeta, who's essentially not an ideal protagonist, and nobody really likes Vegeta. But Vegeta has shown
My
resilience
favorite.
up until then.
Who
Vegeta
got
got
Who
Ultra
won
Ego.
Vegeta?
Vegeta got Ultra Ego, and this is not even being animated yet. But Vegeta got Ultra Ego and still got his
Right.
ass whooped.
Yeah,
But
and
that's the
nobody, like I said,
pivotal.
nobody,
But that's the
nobody.
pivotal moment.
It is, and nobody's asking for a Power Ranger sequence where they win every single time.
Mm-hmm.
But my thing is like I said, with the power scaling system within Naruto, like I said, for example, they tell you right off the bat, oh, this person is weak against this ninjutsu or
Yeah.
jujitsu, but then that fucking person loses
But
every single time.
it's about Naruto. All right, every story has its own motives.
Yeah.
Naruto's is give it your best, whether you win or lose.
Yeah.
Every character has done that in the show. Give it your all, whether you win or lose. If you lose, fuck it. At the end of the day, your ninja way is you gave it your all. You
That's what
don't
I was
have
about
to
to say.
win. You
That's what I was
gave
about
it
to.
your all.
That's what I was about to say, Damo. The last part you said is the ninja way part. Basically like not compromising on your ideals.
That's what it is.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Z is whoop their ass. Like your goal is to fucking win. It don't matter if you
It
win, you lose, you die.
it
Even with
it,
Raditz,
it
you won,
evolved.
you died, you
It
won. That's it.
but
Dragon
You
Ball,
but
every
Dragon Ball
saga there's been loss.
but Dragon Ball evolved a little bit throughout the story, Damo. I mean,
true.
I won't deny that you're right, but I think that's Goku's story. Like, right, is that's Goku's what, like, his whole thing from the beginning of the Dragon Ball was he's just on a journey to be the strongest, and that's
He just
it.
want to fight. He
But
just
but
like
but when you
fighting.
look at characters like Gohan and Vegeta, and what I'm saying, like, it's a little bit more depth there. And granted, it's not a lot of deep characters in Dragon Ball to begin with, but I think that Vegeta, that's one of the that's one of the things that's best about Vegeta. That is his redemption arc, and even, like, I know we look at the Majin Vegeta situation, is
Right.
like, some people don't know how to look at it deep enough. I watched the whole video where a guy was explaining it, and it made me see this
Right.
shit from a different perspective. Is that people will look at Majin Vegeta saga or the Majin Vegeta portion of Dragon Ball and say that was weakness because he let Babidi take control of him. That
No.
was not weakness because
No,
he
that's
let
not what
Babidi take
the.
control of him.
And
This
he
this was a
didn't
man,
let Babidi take control of him, bro. At
but
the
but
end,
yeah,
Babidi
but
said, "Kill Goku," and
but
Goku said, "No, I'm
but
gonna do this shit my way. I just want to fight. Fuck you.
but
I'm
the
finna whoop his
deeper
ass hand to hand."
but the deeper introspection into it is that this was the Prince of Saiyans, right?
Right,
Meant to be the King of Saiyans. His pride is everything to him, and
right,
time after time, his pride is being stepped on by Goku, and even
right,
on Namek, you remember Frieza killed him basically, and
right,
he begged Goku, not even call him Goku, begged Kakarot. He begged Kakarot, please, for your people, kill Frieza,
right,
right? Sacrificed his pride, came back to life. You remember how upset he was?
right.
He was so upset because he wanted another shot at Frieza because it's always his pride. Then we fast forward to when Trunks come, another Super Saiyan. Vegeta still ain't got Super Saiyan yet. Pride stepped on, right? Don't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? Upset. Then the androids come. He gets Super Saiyan, and
He
what
do
happened?
get Super Saiyan.
And what happens? They
Andrew
still
got
whoop his
Monkey
18.
ass.
his Super
Yes,
Saiyan
yes,
Monster
ass.
floor his
yes,
ass.
yes,
Yes.
yes.
Even
Fucked
after
them
the
up, right?
Majin swap.
Fucked them up real bad. What ain't 18 the one that kicked him
She
in his
kicked his
arm
arm
and
and broke it.
dislocated his arm?
Yeah.
So
The
Yes.
whole
got
shoulder came off.
Then he go to the time chamber. He gets
yes,
Super Vegeta.
yes.
He fight Frieza. I mean, he
And
fight Cell. Get his
then
ass whooped.
Too
wait,
slow. He
no.
was
You
too
remember he
slow.
was winning. He was
Remember,
winning.
he was
He was winning.
powerful enough, but he was just too slow.
No, y'all. He could have
He was
killed
winning.
semi-perfect Cell.
Yeah,
He
he was
let
beating his
Cell
ass.
absorb 18. And
Yeah,
then
That's
remember, but
true.
he wasn't perfect yet.
but yes, no, he's perfect. He was perfect. He
They
was
could have
perfect at that
killed.
point.
Listen, they
No,
He's
could have
remember,
speaking
he was
on
killed.
the big
pride.
form. He
Yeah,
was the
but
big form. Remember,
and he was
perfect
winning.
Cell, I thought was the
No,
one that was too
no.
fast and he couldn't catch him.
He had semi-perfect Cell.
Oh, that was Trunks.
He had
Nah, he
semi-perfect
right.
Cell dead to rights.
He right. He right.
He had semi-perfect Cell dead to rights, and he said, "I want you to go and absorb the android and come back." That's when he went and absorbed the android. But then this is the part where Vegeta's story takes the turn: is Trunks dies. It wasn't his intent, but yet partially his fault that it even got to that point. That's why you remember he went and helped Gohan kill Cell, right? Then we get to the Majin Buu saga, and you remember he had been training all that time, wait for Kakarot to come back. He wasn't Vegeta wasn't. He wasn't slacking, not one bit, right? And so we get to the tournament, right? And they go and they do the whole thing at Majin Buu, I'm sorry, at Babidi's ship or whatever. Vegeta still got this fight with Goku on his mind, and he's seething for this fight. Goku only here for a day. I got to get this fight in.
Yeah.
Once again, his pride. He did not let Babidi take control of him for the purpose of
He used it as an
Babidi
excuse.
doing what he's doing. Yes, he was using it as an excuse to get Goku to fight him all out. He killed all those people, yes, but Vegeta knew that the Dragon Balls could be used to wish everybody back.
Yeah.
So he wanted that fade, and then realizing in the afterlife that Goku had Super Saiyan 3 and was holding back,
Mm-hmm.
pissed him off so bad that
Because
he
when he
didn't
came back,
want
he confronted Goku about it. He's like,
Yeah.
"You mean to tell me you've been a Super Saiyan through this
Yeah.
whole fucking time and you didn't use it on me?"
Yeah, and then just to wrap this up, I mean, before I do my whole this long tangent is, we go to Dragon Ball Super, and now they're ascending to these god forms. Vegeta achieved Super Saiyan God without the ritual. That's what they said in when they explained it. He without the ritual, so he achieved Super Saiyan God on his own because of his pride, right? Next thing is we get to the tournament power. Tournament power, right? You remember that speech that he gave Goku when he got knocked out? Yeah, that shit. Now that's peak. We talk about peak moments
That is peak.
when
That's
he's
peak.
talk when he's telling Goku to ascend to the what do you call it, the level of the gods,
The height of
the
the
whole
God,
thing.
right?
Yeah, he was telling them the whole thing, but he was telling them like, we are Saiyans. This is what we do. We don't stop. We keep going. We keep
Me
achieving.
and Hell,
We
you
go
don't
farther.
stop. You keep going.
He said that you
Yeah.
have the ability to go that far, so take it that far. And I also forgot to mention the whole thing with Trunks. You remember he punched Trunks in the stomach, told Piccolo, hey, take him, get him somewhere safe. Also, will I go to the same place as Goku when I die? Knowing everything bad that Vegeta done in his life.
Uh-huh.
No, you're not going to the other world. That's
And he
reserved
said
for
that's fine.
heroes.
And he said that's fine. He
Yep, he
knew it.
said that's fine. Yep. So Vegeta is the most deep character in the entirety of Dragon Ball.
Of course,
And
I
and
agree.
and
I
and
agree.
and I think that it sucks that he don't never get to win the fight to be the hero. But damn if Toriyama didn't write a good ass fucking character. Like
He did from the beginning to the
Goku
end. You can
is the one who sucks. Goku's
you
character
can
sucks.
watch. You can watch Dragon
Yeah.
Ball from beginning to end. Goku
Yes.
essentially stays the same
Yep.
from Dragon Ball through Z, through GT, through
Yeah.
Super, everything.
But
Vegeta comes in as an arrogant Saiyan prince,
mm-hmm.
learns family values,
Mm-hmm.
learns from Goku, learns that there's more to life than just fighting, learns that
Mm-hmm.
he has something to live for. He
Mm-hmm.
dies for it, comes
Mm-hmm.
back, learns about Saiyan pride, learns about
Mm-hmm.
how to balance things, comes
Mm-hmm.
back to learning that you can do both. And then, bro, the writing for Dragon Ball
Mm-hmm.
has its turning points. It's up and down. But
Mm-hmm.
at the end of the day, bro, at the end of the day, every series is written by a different artist. It's written by a different director. It goes through different studios and everything.
Yeah.
You have to find the underlying message, regardless of how it's written.
Mm-hmm.
Every character is written a little bit differently. Some are
Yeah.
not written as
I
well.
feel that.
Dragon Ball Z has good characters. It has shitty characters.
Mm-hmm.
Naruto has good written characters and shitty written characters. Kill I Kill, shitty characters and good characters. Hunter x Hunter has good characters written and shitty characters. Every series, peak moments. Every show has peak moments and good moments. The amount of them, right? Like, depending on the storytelling, right?
Yeah.
Like Hunter x Hunter, what I will say is Hunter x Hunter has a lot of like talking, right?
Yeah.
So when you do get a peak moment, it seems like it's way up here because you don't get that many like peak moments. But with stories like Naruto, because the series is so expansive, like you get a lot of them. Like every arc, you got something like pivotal. Like you get a Neji backstory. Every character is fleshed out. What I will say about Naruto is, it don't matter who you are. Everybody has a favorite character, like Pokemon. Everybody has a favorite Pokemon. You can't say that with Hunter x Hunter. You gonna it's like 5 main characters. You gonna pick one of them and it's gonna be your favorite. But with Naruto, you got like 30, 40 of them. You can pick any one of them, and any one of them can be your favorite character because every character has been fleshed out to the bone.
Can I ask a question?
Go ahead.
Do y'all ever find yourselves being getting emotional about you talk about underlying messages? Do y'all ever find yourselves getting emotional when y'all think about the underlying messages of some of y'all favorite anime?
Hell yeah. Bro, cry.
I literally cry every time I watch Kotaro Lives Alone, man. Stop.
Yeah. So I use an example for myself. It's like we were just talking about Dragon Ball, right? And so when Gohan, when he turned Super Saiyan 2, you remember when Cell steps on Android 16's head, and blows it up?
Bro, I tear up every time.
But when you think about the message that they was trying to send, because it's deep, because Android 16 he kept all the whole story was saying, my objective is only to kill Goku. That's all I'm here to do. That's all I'm gonna do. I'm not fighting nobody else. Just here to kill Goku, right? But you see throughout his story, Android 16 is gentle. He is in tune with nature. He sits there and he lets like a butterfly fly on his finger and it doesn't run away. And nobody understands him. But Gohan understood him when Bulma took that bomb out of 16. Him and Gohan gained this relationship, and Gohan understood him because they are kindred spirits. Gohan does not like fighting. He prefers not
Gohan,
to fight.
let it go. It is not a sin to fight for the right cause. There are
But
those who
yeah,
words will not reach. Cell is
yes,
such a being. I
yes,
know how you feel. You are
yes,
gentle. You do not wish to hurt anyone. I know
yep,
because I too have known these feelings, but it's
yep.
because of your gentle nature that you must protect those of this world and that I have loved. Please protect the choices and the challenges of life and the birds and the plants that I
Thanks.
have cared
Now
for.
that is peak.
Save the
That's
world
preacher.
connected to the future. Thank you, Gohan. And then he
Preacher.
go, "Bing!
And that's peak.
I cannot take
That,
it
that that's
anymore." They
peak.
go,
Hey, that's peak. But
Why
but
do I
but
bro,
feel
but
like
but
I
not
got
but
like
that's
a
bro,
peak, right?
musical just took
That's
place?
peak,
bro,
right? That's peak.
bro,
Like we talk about peak. Like that's a peak
bro.
ass bro. That's a peak moment, man. Like
The first Super Saiyan 2, bro. The fact that he
okay,
went Super Saiyan at such a young age, and then he went Super Saiyan 2, and his hair spiked up
yeah.
and blew up, like, bro.
Hey,
Y'all ever
it's
see
like what
that
Dave
moment
said.
where it be that black dude sitting in front of the TV who be jumping around talking about "Let's go"?
Yeah,
You ever see
Yeah,
that meme?
yeah.
Though,
It's
if the moment don't get you to do that, I feel like
hey,
it's not the upper echelon of peak.
but
I
Dave,
have
you
to
brought up the Super
watch
Saiyan
that.
transformation, Dave.
I have to
Yeah,
watch that
Yeah.
snippet at least like
Hey,
five,
hey,
six times a year,
hey,
bro.
hey, like
Minimum.
y'all remember the first Super Saiyan transformation? Y'all remember how when Krillin died? First of all, that moment right there was like, oh my, like shit. That y'all, we were all kids during this time. I know y'all remember shit. Fucking seeing
mm-hmm.
Krillin die like that, like oh, like you was not expecting it. It was completely unexpected, right? And so Goku, when he starts doing the shit, like it's like he's in the start of his transformation, and you see his body like twitching, and you can see
Yeah,
his
he
back
flipping,
that he's twitching, and
and
his
his hair
eyes,
just starts.
yeah, his eyes start going white. You see his
Yeah,
eyes is white, and his hair start glowing and shimmering, and you like this must be what Vegeta was like. I don't know if y'all thought this, but I was like, this must be what Vegeta was talking about. Vegeta kept talking about the Super Saiyan.
Super Saiyan. Yeah,
This must be what he was talking about. But none of us knew. I didn't know. But I don't think most of us didn't know what Super Saiyan looked like or what it was
because
until that moment.
Vegeta kept calling up until that point. Vegeta kept calling himself a Super Saiyan. Like, I'm a Super Saiyan. I'm an ascended
Mm-hmm.
Super Saiyan.
Yeah,
But he didn't know what it looked like.
yeah.
He just kept.
But
He said he was a Super Saiyan because of how strong he was. But
hey,
there's a vivid image of what it looks like when you do it.
what a time to be alive before YouTube and social media. Like, and no, and you
Oh,
didn't
Oh
know.
yeah,
absolutely.
trying to spoil
You
everything.
just didn't know, bro.
So,
And when he when he get that speech, like like what's that? I mean, Damo, go on look it up. He said, I'm protector of humanity, enemy to evil, some shit like that. He tells Frieza, like he gave that whole little speech. That was epic. That was an epic peak ass moment.
Yeah.
Also, I'll tell y'all my favorite moment in all of Dragon Ball. My favorite moment in all of Dragon Ball was Super Saiyan 3 transformation. That shit, that 5 minute scream. Oh, that's everything, bro. That's everything.
Nigga say
Like
I'm.
the
Preacher.
nigga,
He said
like,
I'm the hope of the universe. I'm
yep,
the
Preacher.
answer to all living things that cry out for peace. I am the
yes,
protector of the innocent. I am the light in the darkness. I am the truth. Ally to good, nightmare to you. I
yeah.
promise. Like
Listen, hey, can a side
He,
note? Two side notes. First off, if you haven't watched Dragon Ball Z abridged version, you need to watch that. That shit is
Dragon Ball
hilarious.
that's
PH.
hilarious,
trash, bro.
hilarious,
That's so trash.
Dragon Ball Z
hilarious.
abridged. Dave, have you ever watched it,
He said, "Nah, man. I'm a OG.
bro?
I'm an OG
Yeah.
watcher.
Dave,
listen.
Dave, it ain't worth it, bro. I don't know.
What?
Dragon
Dave,
Ball
Dave,
Z.
hey,
worth it.
Dave.
Dragon Ball
It's
isn't
worth
as
it.
grueling.
It's
I'm being
worth
honest with you,
it.
bro. Dragon
The
Ball isn't
bridges.
as grueling when you just get to watch it straight through.
Dave.
When we're back in school, to watch like 25 episodes and then it starts over, watching the same 25, it starts over. The shit took so long now.
Dave,
you can power through some Dragon Ball.
No,
they clip it.
It's
All
11
it
minutes.
is just a funny English translation
It's-
of Dragon Ball. Yeah,
it's hilarious.
it's
hilarious.
it's supposed
Yeah,
to be
I'm
funny.
a-
Oh, like when Vegeta and Bulma got together and they were making Trunks.
Yes.
Hilarious.
When he said no, when he was fighting Frieza the first time, he said, "I'm gonna need you to duck because when I turn left, everybody's gonna get hit." I said, "What?" I lost it. Oh, a transition. Go ahead, Bo.
No. I was just thinking because like we're talking about peak moments. Maybe I'm just wired different, but like for me, peak moments in an anime have to be something that set the course for the rest of the show, right?
Yeah.
Or maybe set the course for the end of the show. And like two
Just
big
an
ones
example.
that stick out to me is like Megan's gonna freak the fuck out about this one. Seven Deadly Sins at the very end, Escanor's fighting the Demon King.
Mhm.
You know, he runs out of time. He starts burning his fucking life, and he knows for a fact he's going to die. Like that fight right there was peak to me. However, it's also laced with the tragedy of like, hey, he's burning to death. He's going to fucking die.
Mhm.
And then another one is Devilman. Devilman and Devilman Crybaby. So like towards the end, once they find his family, and you know what you just see them slaughter, you know, his adoptive little brother basically. Cut his head off, cut his body off, cut his body
It
up.
was in the wash. I was like doing it and like, what's the noise? And I was
Like when they're in front of the house parading what's her name's body around in pieces.
I
on top
checked
of
my
the-
pants, but
Like that was like it set the rest of the tone. Like yeah, it wasn't a great moment, but like when I think of peak, I think of maybe not like something great has happened, but something has happened that sets the precedent for the show. Like Guts.
Picking up on
Kafka
what Bo
and
said.
What's his name? Griffin.
Yeah.
I thought of a really good way to define peak. It's going to be extreme tension meets release.
Mm.
So if you have to pair those two together to get to this moment that is defining.
Sounds
if
like
you don't have the tension built on release,
it sounds like
you know what I'm saying though.
Ejaculation.
But I'm just saying, it's peak moment. If you're
this nigga said ejaculation. So
he's not wrong.
What are
I don't think that's
instead of comparing each show to see which one had the best, what are the best peak moments of each show? So if I had to say Dragon Ball Z, I mean officially, I'm gonna always say the first Super Saiyan. Or matter of fact, Super Saiyan 2. The Gohan Super Saiyan 2. That's my favorite moment, personally.
That's what I'm saying. But does the tension meet the release?
Yeah. I mean the build up. I think both of them probably stand equal. Super Saiyan 1 and 2. The build up and the anticipation, the foreshadowing, all of that coming together. I think both of those meet the same requirement. Because Gohan, even the fucking narrator said it when Gohan turned Super Saiyan 2. He said this has been foreshadowed since the beginning. That's what the narrator fucking, it's not literally verbatim, but in the paraphrasing, the narrator said this has been foreshadowed since the beginning. Gohan has always been said to be having this insane potential and strength within him, and now it's finally out. And then at the same time, it's like Damo said, Vegeta had been talking about Super Saiyans the whole Namek arc, you know, and then finally we get to the point in which, we actually have one. Like I think both of those.
I got a really good question for y'all too when you get done.
What's up?
No, when you get done.
That's what I was trying to say. But I mean, so if you're looking at Dragon Ball, but it's like, I mean, let's use a more recent example of a show, right? This is a more recent example of a show. All right, so Wistoria. We only got 2 seasons of it.
Mhm.
But
right?
what's
Hey,
y'all's peak moment of Astoria?
Oh,
I watched it.
oh,
when he
in the
finally
What?
Julius, the
when
first
he
fight
finally
against
uses his
Julius for me.
sword in that dungeon
Mm-hmm.
and like he pulls out the power of like light and friendship and all that
Yeah,
shit.
Wait, what
yeah.
show?
Yeah.
What show?
With story
Wistoria.
one the
Astoria.
sword.
I was
No.
trying to say I could because you could say, hey,
It's
it could have
so
been
many, bro. It's so
yeah,
even when he get tested by one of the teachers, bro, and he in
yeah,
that room by himself with the
Oh,
teacher,
by itself.
yeah.
and the girl is watching him, and he like
Mm-hmm.
throwing a shadow magic at him, and he like
Yeah,
going up against, bro. It's so many
And
moments in
Damo,
with
See,
story,
my
bro.
I'm
moment.
yeah.
going with the tournament when he fights Julius. That last episode
That
of like
too,
season one.
that
Yo, that part
too.
where he's like running through all the dudes, they playing the music. He puts his
Yes,
sword down, he throws
with
it,
See,
he punches
ice.
him in the face. Like,
Yeah,
I thought that shit was
see,
fire. I thought
see.
that shit was fire.
Mine would
yes,
be towards the end of season one,
Yeah.
where Elfie drops the ice right off the balcony.
bro. That's one, bro.
Cold,
Oh, the
Wisteria
sword.
got so many
Yeah,
moments, bro.
cold.
So
When
many
she
moments.
dropped the ice
No,
off
and
you
the
that
talk
part
about
where he's
cliff.
like,
you talk about what you talk about season 2 when she dropped the
Oh,
sword.
season two. Okay, yeah, it
yeah,
was the beginning
season
of
two.
season
Yeah,
two. Yeah, when she dropped
that
the
shit was
ice
hard.
off the ledge,
Nah,
and
nah. For me, it was
oh,
when the little boy Finn, when he had the sword, and he's like he poured something on the sword, and then the sword started lighting up, and then that's when Will grabbed it. That was the moment for me. But it's like I can see what y'all. I can see everybody's points about what they think peak is or what peak should be or how you should compare it. And I kind of agree with everybody a little bit of everybody's points. I think Damo right that it's hard to compare different anime moments to each other because different
Unless they
animes
have a
have different levels.
similarity
But I'm saying like the
in
levels of impact
actual.
because you can't
Yeah,
compare Demon Slayer to a
Wanda,
Dragon Ball or a One
Wanda
Piece
Vistoria.
or what I'm saying,
That's the show
like
we're talking about.
Wistoria is new. Wistoria is new, and so you could compare Wistoria to something more like a JJK, right? You
See,
know,
I was
and
thinking
so
of like,
it's like, but it's like you. I think that modern day impact is different from OG because we OGs, we've been around for a minute. That was 20 something years ago that Goku went Super Saiyan for the first time. That's
Hey,
always
don't
gonna
say
be
that.
an
Don't say that
influential,
shit out loud.
iconic moment for us
what'd you
because
say,
our
Bo?
I
yeah.
said, don't say that out loud.
But you know what I'm
He
saying?
said, you telling them our age, man. You trying to
Fuck
count
that.
us
but
old,
now
man.
We anime
now you see
unks.
why I be like,
We
it's
anime unks.
tension
But
plus release equals impact. Like
See,
how tense
Right.
was the moment leading up to this release
But
of
but I
whatever
don't
it
think it
has
has to be
and what
that, Dave.
impact on implicate.
but
Well, I'm talking
but
about if
here,
you're talking about
I
peak
think that some
moments.
moments, some moments are exactly 100% the formula that you just presented. What I'm saying is, I don't think that they all have to be that, particularly because there are some that catch us by surprise that are peak moments. Like for example,
Yeah,
right?
give me a good
you
example.
you you had an example of what you said would be like gone, sacrificing everything to become an adult. We had been building up to this nigga getting his revenge for the
No.
whole Chimera Ant arc. So that's a good example of what you said. The tension and the release. The release is a bad word. I think the word I'm looking for is another word. One of y'all might be able to fill it in
ejaculate.
for me. Huh?
But I'm saying, but tension
It's,
plus the
it's,
release equals impact. Like
but I think
how
I was gonna say an example that we did not expect. The example that we did not expect. That was a peak
what we
moment.
was expecting was a
Which
power up, right?
okay,
You was expecting
but no,
something powerful to happen.
but not just that though. You expecting his revenge. This nigga it was angry. This nigga, you see the
Yes.
darkness in his eyes. He's
Yes.
he
What
was
is he going
moving
to
when
unleash, right?
he met eyes with Pito, and he like you knew he was on demon time from that point forward. But it didn't matter because you remember he was like, I'm willing to die behind this. Honestly, truly, in the moment, I thought he was gonna die behind that shit. I didn't think he was gonna become an adult and do what he did. But I'm gonna say
Yeah.
this:
Okay.
most
So the
recent,
result you didn't expect,
but
but the actual like
I agree with
power
you.
up
I
you
agree with
was
you, Dave.
looking forward to.
But what I'm
Yeah.
trying to tell you is another example. We just all got done watching Witch Hat Atelier. At what
Yes.
point in any point in that series, this did y'all see some shit that y'all was like, oh, I expected this? That series from the beginning to the end was completely unexpected at every point of the way. But were there not peak moments in which at the moment where
There was
they was running with the dragon, where the dragon was in the
yes.
background on the little feather on
And Kiefer came to save him.
yes, and yes,
That
yes,
was peak. But remember, they already showed him looking for them. He
but
was
we
running through the streets. He was
it was
frantically like, "Yo, where's the yeah? Show me where you last saw him at." Like you felt that tension building up, and them running from the dragon. That
I guess
that peak moment met the release. If
okay.
you get what you know what I'm saying?
I guess
Yeah, it was
I
building
don't
up. You felt it
I
revving.
don't think I didn't feel that way, but I guess I don't know. I mean, if y'all did,
So
Maybe I look at it a
Well,
little
because
bit differently
when he
what you
broke
mean?
Yeah.
through that seal, you didn't know what he was gonna do, and then when you saw, you was like, "Oh shit!"
Well, no, I
But
thought
he
he was
was
just. I
looking
thought
for
they
him
were just going to
frantic.
escape. I thought they were just going to escape. But I mean,
Oh,
I don't know. I just Bo, what you was
can
gonna say?
we?
Well, cause like,
what
Okay.
you gonna
go
say,
ahead,
Bo?
Bo.
Yeah,
Let
what
Bo
you
say
say,
what he was
Bo?
gonna say.
Well, I mean, maybe because like here's my deal too. Like, so like when you look at Berserk and you look at the eclipse, like
Right.
that's the tension. All of his friends are dead. Some
Yeah,
bad shit happens to Casca, but there's no instant gratification of something happening. I think that when you look at anime, you have to look at, like Megan said, like the different elements of that anime.
yeah,
All right. Now, what did the eclipse do to that anime? It set the whole precedent for the rest of the show. This isn't a
yeah,
happy ending show. This is
yeah,
some dark shit just happened and setting the precedent for the rest of the show. Yeah,
yeah.
you're gonna have to wait to see any sort of resolution from that. And I think that's what makes like a long lasting impression. And you can say the same thing about Dragon Ball Z, right? Like, so we saw Super Saiyan 1 transformation, you see Super Saiyan 2 transformation. I'd argue Super Saiyan 2 is more important than 1 because, okay, yeah, you got to see something real cool happen.
Yeah,
But now that you see Super Saiyan 2, there's more to it. It's
yeah,
not just
Yes.
some dude gets a hair dye job and he wears colored contacts. There's more. There's more to that, and that builds the rest of the show. Is gaining levels of power and finding that next step. I think having those pivotal moments that build the rest of the show is arguably more important to the show than just like, hey, something happens, instant gratification. And if something happens, now I'm going to spend the rest of the show, the rest of the season, the rest of everything getting to some resolution point with that. And
yeah,
Dragon Ball Super is a good example. Now we have Super Saiyan Blue, and with the comics too, now you're looking at Vegeta potentially becoming the god of destruction, and Goku becoming his angel.
Yeah,
The whole basis of the show that was set by the precedent of Gohan with Super Saiyan 2 was there's more to this. There is higher powers you can reach. Let's pursue those powers. And I think that's kind of where I sit when it comes to pivotal moments. Is that yes, it happened, but you're not going to get anything instant gratification. It's going to take some time. You're going to have to adventure. You're going to have to fight. And like with Berserk right now, so I don't know if you guys have read any of it, but like Berserk or Guts has been fighting his way through, basically trying to kill all of the apostles and everything like that. Well, he went into some chamber. I don't know the super details about it, but like he went into a chamber, had like a revelation where he's part astral as well, just like Griffith, and his brand of sacrifice becomes like a brand of strength, and now he's like inhuman, not like he was in the beginning, but like it's a door to
hey,
this
bro,
little
your TV
chamber.
going crazy.
It
Yeah,
took two huge
crazy.
dudes to open this door. He put one hand on it and threw it into the crowd. Like, like we're starting to see that resolution now. We're starting to see the story come towards where it is, and that
Bo,
like that
Bo, we can
long
hear your
drawn
background, Bo.
like
I'm sorry,
positive
bro.
like vibe, I guess. Like now we're starting to see the shit turn more into his favor than it was in the beginning. You know,
Yeah,
I don't know. It just
Yeah,
set
I
the
but
precedent for the whole thing.
Bo, can I ask a question? You think that the
Yeah.
Super Saiyan, Bo, you think the Super Saiyan 2 transformation was more important because we had gotten the headbutt on Raditz at the very beginning of the series that said this kid got something more, and we've been foreshadowing that longer than even Goku turned Super Saiyan. it was a longer build.
Yeah.
It
And,
was a
and,
longer
it,
build.
it
It
sets
was.
the precedent for the entire show. Is like there's higher power because like
You think you were
once
always expecting
Goku,
Gohan to do that? You know what I mean?
yeah,
I guess I
nobody
just say
was.
this. Gohan, do you think that Gohan, like we always were expecting something more of Gohan every single time he was on the screen because of that one moment where he head butted Raditz and his power
But
level
but
spiked.
but nobody knew what that thing was going to be.
Yeah,
Nobody was like, okay, he's a Super Saiyan.
yeah,
That's like the big top thing right now.
yeah,
Everybody's like, oh, he's a Super Saiyan. He's super strong. And
yeah,
then when he switched to Super Saiyan 2, that's something nobody expected. And it
yeah,
turned the entire show on its head, basically. It said,
yeah,
hey, Super Saiyan ain't the peak. There's
yeah.
more to this than that. And we're going to continue to build off of that.
I
You know?
still got Super Saiyan 1 in front of Super Saiyan 2 because at Super Saiyan 2, everybody was already trying to achieve it. But like Super Saiyan 1, it was only one anomaly, and it took somebody that we grew up with, because I watched regular Dragon Ball, and Krillin dying to achieve it. Gohan got his and lost 16, who I like 16 a lot, but I didn't love him.
Funny
Like when
enough,
it came to the transformation of 2, and I got spoiled before it even came out anyway, because I have an older cousin. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So I will put that caveat in there.
Funny enough, the only reason why that was as big as it was because that was Krillin's second death. That was his second death, so he that would have been permanent if not for the Namek Dragon Balls, of course. But you
Yeah,
know
that and that
that would have been permanent. They go and
right
Goku knew that instantly. He knew that instantly. That was his second time dying. He can't be brought back because Goku didn't know about
about the
the
Namek
Namek
balls.
Dragon Balls. He just knew
Yeah,
that Shenron can only bring somebody back one time.
but that was those. I
Yeah.
feel like the Namek stakes was higher
Mhm.
than whatever Gohan at the time was experiencing. Even though they said, "Oh, Gohan, it was you," and then you found out at the end, Goku was like, "Ah, I could have just ate a senzu bean and handled the shit myself." Like it
Well,
kind of lessened the blow of what was really
well,
happening.
I mean, yeah, but also it's like I said, the whole series we had to expect something from Gohan, and then you remember after
Yeah.
Gohan turned Super Saiyan 2, you remember we got that flashback to when Goku and Gohan was training in the hyperbolic time chamber, and you remember
Mm-hmm.
Goku kept asking Gohan to like let loose, and Gohan like I forgot what happened, but Gohan freaked the fuck out and almost
And he,
like blew,
yeah,
yeah, he blew up the whole damn uh interior of the hyperbolic time chamber,
right.
and that I think that was what Goku saw
Goku was
that
like,
made
"Oh,
him think,
I
yeah,
can push him
yeah,
forward."
that I think that's what he saw that made him think this was a good idea. You remember Piccolo
Yeah.
was pissed.
Oh, Goku started to
Piccolo,
regret it after a
eh,
while. He was like, "Oh shit, maybe I was wrong."
you remember Piccolo was pissed. Piccolo was pissed. He was like, why how could you? Why would you do this?
Why
You
would
know,
you put
and
it
go,
all on him and his
but
kind nature? Like,
but Goku was the only one who saw that shit, who saw that crash out.
yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know,
Well, that's my
yeah.
question. Like, in
It's
anime, and this Gohan falls into this too. Now that hindsight is 2020, and we're like towards the end of a lot of great shows we've seen,
yeah.
how do y'all feel about certain moments that were supposed to be pivotal? Hence, like Gohan went on the Super Saiyan 2. In our minds, he was supposed to go on this journey, be the next big thing. Now that we look at it, you be like, "Oh, that was kind of all for nothing."
In
You know what I'm saying?
I am one
in the
person of
moment it
a
was fine.
billion people. I am one person of multi-million people. My opinion does not matter. We as fans, you know, the few of us who've gotten to the point where we like, man, Gohan should have been the guy. Gohan should have been the main protagonist.
Yeah. How do
That's
y'all
just a small.
feel
That's
now
just a
that we?
small amount.
I don't mind.
The rest of the fans, which is it's an insurmountable amount, was just like, no, we've been watching Dragon Ball since the beginning. How the fuck you gonna get rid of Goku? How he just gonna die and give it up
Yeah.
to his son? We need
But like
Goku to be
looking
here.
at the trajectory, not just of Dragon Ball, but even other series, they had these
They
pivotal moments that mean
you can't
so much in the moment. And then like you by the time you get to the end of the
they,
series, you're like, damn, that moment
they,
wasn't as big as I thought.
you
Go
can't do you can't do that. You can't do that, Dave.
Akira
You can't do
Toyama
that.
tried.
Don't
He
do it.
tried. Akira Toyama's direction, he tried to make it go in the direction of Gohan being the main protagonist. But
Yeah.
the fans have
That's true. Yeah, I remember. I
concrete
remember. I
themselves so
remember.
much to the point where Goku is the main character. He's
Yeah.
all I know. He's the only person I see going there. We
Yeah.
need him back. We
But
don't care if he's dead. Find a way to bring him back. That's it. We don't care.
y'all like let's not do the thing that like the more modern generation of anime fans that we complain about do, where we minimize old stuff over new stuff because it looks shinier, it looks more recent. You know what I'm saying? Like the old stuff in the moment when it was peak still holds today. I don't
Yes.
do that hindsight. It won't peak no more, or it is
Well,
less peak.
okay.
So,
It's like
so
in
what I
the
say is that
moment though.
but Dave,
Like when you're
what I'm trying to
younger,
say,
you know how someone could be like, "I'm in love," and then now
yeah,
that you're older, you be like, "Oh, I know what real love is."
but I was
Like,
in, I don't know,
how
I
do you
was in love
feel?
back then too. I was in
Well,
love back
now,
then too.
I look at my old self and I
They,
was
they,
like, "Oh
they,
shit, I that wasn't it."
but you got to realize what your feelings was in that moment. You can't discount it.
Yeah.
You can say what I was experiencing back then clearly wasn't real, but
Yes.
also what you was feeling back then, you was feeling that shit. You were really feeling that shit. You just didn't know that it could be something more later that could come along. So what I'm saying is
Right.
the infatuation or love that you thought that you was having when you met your first girlfriend, or when you know what I'm saying, like whatever
Mm-hmm.
you know, that was real. You felt it. Later on, you got married to your wife, had kids. You realize this is the peak,
Mm-hmm.
but that don't take away them feelings you had. I got
That's
exes
true.
that I was insanely in love. I got ex I was insanely in love with. Left me depressed after we broke up. Left me depressed, bro. Almost ruined my life, man. And not she ruined my life.
That's
But
why.
saying it's like the breakup almost ruined my life, bro. And I don't look back at it like I wish that would have never happened. I wish I never would have met her. This wasn't worth it. Like in that moment, it was everything to me. That's why it left me the way it did. But
Yeah, I'm like Dragon Ball is a bad
yeah,
example because I love Dragon Ball.
yeah,
But like, what shows have y'all watched over time? I know it's a crazy. We're already two
yeah,
hours in because we ain't even talk
yeah,
about none of the episodes yet.
yeah.
But
We
like
haven't.
that you've watched and
Shit.
you was like, I was fucking tripping back then. That's all. Sometimes hindsight is always
I
twenty
mean,
twenty, and sometimes you be like, I thought that shit was cold, and I rewatched it now and it did not age well. Like some music you listen to. That's all. I be thinking about that sometimes.
I
I
don't.
can't I can't
I
think of
don't
an
know.
anime like that, but
Yeah.
I remember rewatching Mortal Kombat Annihilation from the '90s. Dude, when I was a kid, that was the coolest shit ever. Watching Liu Kang turn into a dragon, I watched it again like
Hey, that
last
shit
year.
look
I'm
corny
like,
as fuck, don't it, Bo?
Yeah,
dude, it
That
now.
was
shit look
cool as
corny.
shit, dude.
Hey,
Oh
hey,
my
hey, hey,
god.
hey, Bo. No, you know what pissed me off to this day, to
Hmm.
this fucking day, was them Raiden. Raiden is
Oh
my
my
favorite.
god.
Raiden is my favorite. Raiden in the first movie was fire. Then they cut this nigga hair and
Hey, they
like
cut his sleeves off.
gave him a more prominent role and ruined him. Ruined
Yeah.
him bad, man. You know, the only redeeming character, not redeeming character, but the best character in that whole movie was Shao Kahn. Shao Kahn, hey, they picked the perfect fucking actor to play Shao Kahn, bro. They picked the perfect. This is back when movie casting roles was actually like your dream casting. You know, like they picked the person that looked the part. You know,
Mm-hmm.
like now it's like they pick. They change the race, they change the sexual orientation, they give somebody that didn't have hair. They do all type of little deviations, right? Y'all just got done
Yeah.
watching Avatar: The Last Airbender live action, so I
Oh
already know.
man.
I already know how y'all like.
Oh
Y'all
man.
know what I'm talking about. They
Yeah.
deviate from the story, deviate on the characters. You hate to see it, but back in the day, they used to cast fucking roles perfectly. Oh my god, I don't even know. I don't even know, man. You know what I'm saying? Like but yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know.
Okay, real
Yeah,
real quick before I just want to mention one thing before because I know we over 2 hours, but
we good.
can we talk about one more thing real quick? The recent episode of Slime. Yo, that shit was good,
Hey.
bro.
Hey.
Speaking
Hey,
of, before
yo.
we get into slime, gentlemen,
Yeah,
I
go
gotta
ahead.
head off of here. You guys,
Yeah,
thank
go
you
ahead.
again for having me on. I
All
gotta
right, bro.
take off.
Catch you later,
Peace
man.
out. Go
I
ahead.
hope you
Love
feel
you,
better,
bro.
bro.
Hey, I
Man,
appreciate
feel better,
much
dog.
more, guys.
Go ahead, man. Get your shower. But Slime was actually really, really good this week, man. I'm pretty excited for the squad that's about to come through.
Yeah, the black numbers. Hey,
The black
that shit
numbers
was.
is cold.
That's a good episode that feeds into the story narrative, and
I don't
it's a
know.
lot of talking, but it
Okay.
matters.
I don't know what the hell y'all talking about right now. I ain't caught up.
Slime,
Reincarnated as a
dog.
I
slime.
know it. I know the
Reincarnated was
series.
fire.
I ain't
Yeah,
at that point yet. I ain't caught up.
Bro, that shit cold because
that was actually really
can
cool.
Dave, let me ask you something. Or FM, are you caught up, somewhat caught up?
I already know what happens in the whole
But
story.
Damo, you at least met Diablo, right?
Diablo.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is
Yeah,
Diablo?
the servant, the dude, the black hair servant
The
that be
Might not,
giving them
vampire
he might
tea and
not be there
shit.
yet.
All right, he might not be
Yes.
Oh,
there
you
yet.
might not be
I
there.
don't
But
remember. I ain't watched it in so damn long. I don't know.
but did any one of you guys have a feeling like while you were watching him, he was like sketchy as shit? Like, I don't really trust you all the way. But now it's like, oh, you really are loyal and faithful, like for real.
Yeah.
No.
Well, I know enough of the story to be like, I trust him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know enough of the
Okay.
story to be like, oh yeah, he's solid, and
But
he's a
the
little.
black numbers is cold.
Yeah.
Cold.
Yeah,
I
that's a
want to be
cold
a part
episode
of it.
group.
Let me tell you. Let me tell you this. Let me tell you this. I hope that it's not like I don't want to spoil you. Rimuru don't got nobody in his crew that's disloyal. I'll just say that. So don't go looking for no
Hey,
betrayals. Don't go looking for no betrayals.
Damo, I'm gonna put it like this. This is the version, the squad that Rimuru has put together. The equivalent of this is the Rocks Pirates,
The Rocks Pirates.
the Rocks Pirates. You know how how the Rocks Pirates had heavy hitters on their squad.
Yeah.
They had Shiki,
This is the equivalent.
Whitebeard,
Yeah, this
Big
is
Mom.
Big
Who else they
Mom,
had?
Kaido.
Kaido. Yeah.
Kaido.
Yeah, they had
Cold,
they had all the big names from that older generation.
cold.
They had what you call it? They had what's the old girl that everybody liked? Everybody liked that Rayleigh got with him.
Oh, the Snake Girl.
No, I mean yeah, she used to be
Yeah, the
the
assistant.
empress. No, yeah,
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
she used to be the empress of
but
the
her
yeah Shaki.
predecessor.
Shaki a bad bitch. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that now, but yes,
Hey.
Shaki was on their crew.
Emu is too.
So yeah, that was dope. But
But Dave, I already know you were already hip to the to what old girl came out in that body.
Wait,
Uh,
what?
Damn, when Rimuru put old girl in the body, but they could switch.
Ifrit,
Yeah, Keyfree.
not Ifrit, Ifrits,
Sorry, yeah.
The last episode, Dave. You didn't watch the last episode where Veldora was one of the assistant, and
Oh
they,
yeah. Got it. I had
yeah,
to. I'm I'm
My
trying to wrap
bad.
my mind around. I said, damn.
yeah,
No,
them
it's
girls
good. It's
old,
good. As
bro.
soon as you named it, yeah.
Hey.
You know, man. Dog,
Hey.
listen, we old, and it's a lot of shows
Listen.
we're piling on.
And then last thing, Damo, I don't know if you caught up yet, but FM hit another home run with this one, man. Black Torch.
Black Torch
I
has been
saw
good.
that on Crunchyroll. I'm not. So
It's
my
two.
goal is
Two
once I
episodes.
get caught up on Baki, I'm going to Black Torch because that's been on my radar. I seen too much about it.
Yes.
FM,
Yeah.
FM made
They
with
do
that
a
one.
good
Why you keep saying that,
good
bro?
fights.
I didn't do no, I didn't,
Bro, just accept the damn compliment.
Stop sleeping on yourself, bro, because you done put me on too much, bro.
Bro,
So
I put Brown on Ordeal because
I
you
didn't
put me
put
on
nobody
Ordeal.
on that. I ain't put nobody on that.
Shut
Like,
up.
Bro.
I know what
literally-
FM's saying.
You
FM is
put me-
like, hey, the
That
show
was
has been
super
like
popular.
the biggest show of
Yeah,
the
that's
summer. Yeah.
yeah,
Can I
I
say
get what
yeah.
he's
something?
saying.
Can I say something? I wouldn't have watched it if
You would have
FM
watched
or
it because we
Dave
gonna
or
talk about it on
y'all.
podcast. Don't say that.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
I'm gonna
you
be
right.
real
You
with
would
you.
have watched
If y'all don't, if you don't be like, hey, this is up, I'm not watching it.
Right.
but
That's what
Well,
I'm
I'm
saying.
oh
since we
well.
here.
Let me make a bunch of more suggestions then. What the fuck?
I
Shit.
That's what I'm
told you,
Hey,
saying, bro.
listen,
Like
y'all.
Me
I'm
and
not.
I
FM
put
went
it
and
in the
got
group chat.
we went to the little hot pot spot, and he went talking about Ordeal, hyping it up, putting it way up here. And as soon as he went to talking about it, I was like, yeah, I'm watching, bro. I started watching it, bro. As soon as I got like deep into it, I sent it straight to you, bro.
yeah.
I sent it straight to you. I was like, bro, this is it, bro. This is the shit. It's some of the
Listen,
best writing I've ever seen.
and
He
that's the
was not
reason why.
lying.
And Dave, listen, and I get what he's saying as well too. He's like, oh, it's been out there, but my thing is,
Right. Because
you
I've
would
heard about
as
it.
much listen as it's the equivalent of you driving past a restaurant that's on your block number of times, and then your homeboy says, "Hey, bro, that shit really hitting." He put you on.
But it's kind of like Kagurabachi. No one really put anybody on the Kagurabachi. We all knew it was out there.
No, I didn't.
You know what I'm saying?
I did
Oh,
not.
really?
Did not.
Oh,
Broad,
shit.
Broad,
Yeah.
don't, Broad, yeah. Broad
They're
didn't
not.
know.
Oh, well.
But
I get what Brod's saying then. I
Hey,
understand both
if you
sides.
haven't gotten into slime, she said I didn't get into slime. Hey, if you haven't gotten into slime, it's one that I didn't expect
Get into
to like.
slime.
You need to get into it. It starts off
Y'all
fast.
start watching that Tomb Raider King. I thought it was gonna be just a carbon copy of Solo Leveling. I was wrong. I was dead ass wrong. The main characters look the same, but I was wrong. I was wrong as shit.
I'd be afraid to
It's
mix it. What you gonna say?
It was a totally different spin on like the basically raiding kind of instead of going into portals, they go into tombs, but there's a whole relic system that kind of slightly reminds you of like a devil fruit thing because certain relics give you certain powers. Like it's a totally different vibe, and the person is aware of himself. Like it's not like, oh, I get some special powers. That kind of happens, but he was already kind of cold already. So like it's a totally different draw on that kind of power gaming system. You got you can pull up your little powers and see your skills. It's some of that's the same, but yeah, it's not like Solo Leveling at all. So I thought that's what it was.
I'm gonna definitely.
It's
try
on
that.
Crunchy. Yeah,
I
Tomb
seen
Raider
that.
King was good.
I'm gonna try that, and then I'm gonna try. First off, Damo, let me have the court's attention for like 2 minutes.
What up?
This is the reason why I need you, bro. These motherfuckers put me on to a show, and I started it at work, right? Moshinko, whatever the hell
Tensen,
it is.
Jobless Reincarnation.
Reincarnation, bro. I get 15 minutes in it. All right, it's pretty good. Dude dies, reincarnated into a new family. Bro laying in the bed reading a book. In the background, mind you, I'm on my work laptop. So at the time, I didn't have my headphones. I was like, ain't nobody listening. Bro's mom is getting cracked while he's wide awake, bro. Mom's is getting cracked in the room next door while he's wide awake, reading a book. And I had to stop this. I was like, bro, y'all could have said I had to watch this on my phone with headphones.
I didn't even know. Yeah, I'm gonna start saying that next time.
I said, yo, y'all some freaky frogs.
Yeah, man.
But anyways,
yeah, that's my dog
I started
right
it.
There, man.
I started it.
Quagmire Rudius, that's my dude.
Anyways,
I know y'all ain't see it yet, but FM, them 3 episodes, that shit was fire. That shit was hard. Man, I ain't gonna like when he said she went to go to that sword fighting village. I ain't gonna tell you who it is because y'all ain't there. And the girl broke her sword. She just turned around and she beat the shit out of this girl. Dog, the girl pissed on herself. Like the shit is fire. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, oh, this is hard.
You talking about Aries beat up the blue hair girl?
Yeah, but that's the master's daughter too.
She broke. Yeah, she
Yo,
broke. She broke a
she
sword
beat
and then started punching her. Boom, 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 boom.
dog. She beat
Girl was
this
laid
girl.
out, face swollen and shit, bloody,
knotted up,
and she's
yo.
sitting there twitching. You know how they be doing when they be laying on the ground and they be twitching.
Yo,
twitching.
bro, she pissed herself. She beat her ass so
She was
bad.
twitching like a bug that just got stepped on. She just
Freaky frogs.
Like-
Dog, shit is crazy, man. But I ain't gonna lie, you gonna fuck with this, bro. You're gonna be like, Rudius is the man.
yeah,
He the man, yo.
I fly out tomorrow, so I'm probably gonna watch a couple of episodes on the plane with
Yeah.
my headphones.
I'm you know, I definitely with your headphones. Cause I don't fuck with subtitles all like that, even though the community, that's their favorite thing to do. I like to multitask, and you can't read subtitles and play your games and do other shit. But I ain't gonna lie, when it come to Masuku Tensei, dog, I will watch the subtitle. I will drop every fucking thing to watch
the
this show.
names of my shit. Mashoku
Hey, man.
Tensei, nigga.
Mashoku. That's why I say jobless
Mashoku
reincarnation.
Mashoku Tensei.
I'm gonna forget. I'm gonna
Say
forget.
it with me. Mashoku Tensei.
That's why you
Mashoku-
are the pronunciation king.
Mashoku Tensei.
All right,
It's jobless.
Let's sound it out, guys.
Mashoku Tensei.
Yeah, there you go. See, look at you. You got it.
I'm so sick of your shit.
Nah,
Wrap this
I'm
up.
a
I'm
butcher.
getting hungry, my niggas.
You got it,
Yeah.
bro. You just said it. Look at you. See how easy that was?
No, it's not easy.
We
Bro,
gotta-
you gonna forget.
Bro, we gotta have-
Hey, look, no,
we gotta
you
have
don't wanna
demo.
be. You don't want to be the fucking the kid in the class that when you read all slow and shit when the teacher call on you.
Hey, man, jobless reincarnation.
Mashoku.
That's why you gotta count your lines. You gotta
Mashoku?
count your lines down. Count how many people, and you know your turn coming up. Read your lines ahead of time.
Hey, and that's the reason why that's the reason why I'm the nigga that say stupid shit, and because I'll be saying, hey, you ever watch that show Mashogany Tensen reincarnation?
Mashoku Tensei.
Yeah.
But anyway,
I tell them type in jobless reincarnation.
but hey, I think for good, since we got Damo back, Damo got to be the one that closes this out. It's on the
Fuck
right.
Damo. He don't get
Damo
no
got to
special
close it.
privileges.
Shut up.
He don't get no special privileges.
Yeah, he does. This
Down
week,
here.
bro.
Hey.
I'm so sick of your shit. That's the reason why we're gonna click. Listen,
We ain't
chloroform,
running no. I run a tight ship over here.
chloroform in a wet rag, bro. We will see.
These nuts. We closing out.
I run a tight ship around here, man.
I'm so sick of your
up.
shit.
And they mo been gone for 2 months.
It don't matter. I'm back now.
The nigga, what do they call that shit? Where call
He
no show.
hibernated. He
You know,
hibernated.
I went on a hiatus,
call,
bro. I
no
went into a
shows.
cocoon.
You've been rolled up the past couple weeks, Dave. You know. You need to be begging for your job back, nigga.
Is that a Cobra Commander shirt?
No, this is PJ Masks.
PJ Mask. I see you, bro. I do
So,
fuck
yeah,
with
nigga,
PJ Mask.
I got a kid, so you know.
Hey, no, listen, I
Anyways.
fuck with PJ Mask.
Anyways,
Who the fuck
Anyways.
is that?
it's a
I
kid
don't even
Fire.
understand the
It's
show.
a kid show. It's
I
a
don't-
kid show.
It's
I
fire.
It's a
don't even
kid
want to
show.
understand the show.
They superheroes.
They superheroes. It's fire.
I'm not
He's
gonna
Yeah,
type
underplaying
that
it.
shit in right now.
Anyways, this has been episode 31 of the Anime Up
Boo.
Podcast. No, Dave ain't closed us out.
Podcast.
No, Dave
We
ain't
thank
closed
you
us
for
out.
coming. Shut up.
Stop
This
trying
is
to hijack.
the Anime Us
Stop trying to
Podcast.
hijack.
I'm your host, Damo. We're here guested by FM, Dave, and Brian, and we're glad to have you. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next week.
And see, you ain't even do it right. And this is why I ain't going to the guys trip. Anyways, so
Why you're supposed to be playing the sound effects right now?
everybody
What
please
are you
like and
doing,
subscribe. Fuck sound effects. Everybody
Like and subscribe, click the bell and the notification.
dog? Hit the fucking bombed.
This is
Evan
why I ain't
knows
going
he
to the guys
loves it.
trip. This is why I
Look
don't
at his
fuck with
smile.
This is why I
Look
fuck
at
with
his
guys.
smile. He's so happy right
Y'all
now.
trying to send me on a gay retreat and shit. The guy
Gay retreat,
a
bro.
gay-
What's
a-
gay
a
about
gay-
four
a
bros
gay-
going out in
guys,
shorts and no
y'all trying
shirt
to send
and
me
hanging
on a
out
gay-
together, bro?
Y'all trying to send me on a gay guys retreat.
You act like
I
It's
ain't
okay
having
if
it.
you make it gay, bro.
I ain't having it. I ain't
So let
have.
me
I mean,
make it gay.
listen, man, like it don't have to be gay. You could just like not
I
fuck
ain't
somebody
have-
on the trip,
Right,
and
bro.
we could have fun.
Yeah, bro.
Like,
Exactly.
you don't have to fuck your
So,
friend.
I mean, bro. So who gonna? But if one of y'all try to fuck with me, like I don't like.
No, that's
No.
not how the trip
Y'all gonna
goes.
die. Y'all gonna
That's
die.
not-
Y'all
Why?
gonna die. You're gonna die. That's what's gonna happen. So
Bro, ain't nobody trying to
y'all,
touch you,
y'all,
bro.
the three
We
of
just
y'all can
going.
have fun on the guy. The four of y'all can have fun on the guys trip.
You will
I
be there.
will be
We
absent.
look forward to
I
doing
will
this
be
vlog out and about. We're gonna do a live vlog
One
while
of
we're
y'all-
all
one of
out and
y'all-
about together
One of
with
y'all ain't about
FM
to try to take my booty, okay? So
in
leave me-
attendance,
leave me
and
out
we're
of it.
gonna take his
That is
booty
crazy.
because he
Leave me out
doesn't
of
want
it.
us to take it. We're gonna
Leave
prove
me
a
out of
point.
it. Y'all can be gay
gonna
and
duct
married
tape
and shit together.
We gonna
Y'all
duct
can
tape
do,
'em.
do what y'all do. Y'all ain't nobody
Bro,
gonna take my booty. Y'all
do you
got
not
it.
understand?
Y'all have fun.
Bro, you
Y'all
don't
have fun.
understand the
Y'all
team that
have
you
fun.
assembled.
Y'all have fun. I
You don't understand that-
assemble a bunch of niggas who want to go and play and frolic and shit together as grown
Yes, bro. Do you
Frolic.
understand?
That
I've been
is
trying to
insane.
men. I ain't
frolic.
having no parts, bro.
Man, we could
Bro, I've
just
been
go
trying to
out
frolic in the
and
We'll be
flowers
to
there.
convention.
every
Bro,
spring.
I will reach out, bro. I will reach out to your wife, bro, and let her know you will be gone, and she will say, "Okay," and you will be gone.
That's like
the fuck-
saying you don't
when-
want to go to an anime
when
convention
the
with
fuck
all
did
of
she
us.
become the
Like,
boss of me? I don't understand why
When you got
thought that
married.
that was.
You tell her you're
Why you
going
thought
to
that
be
that was
gone.
gonna hold
I'm going
weight?
to. Y'all pick a
snitching.
date.
I
Y'all pick a
I'm
date.
snitching.
I'm gonna
Control me.
tell
hey,
her what date
FM,
he's
get
going
your
to be
permission
gone,
slips
She'll-
line,
and
she'll
we will
control
be
so you can
gone.
come out with the fellas.
She'll control me.
I'm telling your girl that you said that too.
She'll
Watch.
control me.
Man,
She gonna-
She'll
your
control
ass
me.
gonna be
get your
sleeping on the
permission
couch.
slips
She'll
Sleeping
control
on the
me.
couch.
so you can come out and
I
play.
already sleep on the couch, nigga.
Sleep on the
It
couch.
don't matter.
don't see his
You're gonna be
couch right
sleeping
here?
on a nice
You don't see
bed.
his couch right here?
Little food.
You see his couch
The
right here?
futon, nigga.
That's
She
the
gonna
couch right
take
there,
that
bro.
You see the
shit. She gonna
couch.
take them. I'm
You're gonna be
telling you.
sleeping on that couch until we go on our trip,
That's
and then you're
couch
gonna be
right there,
sleeping in the
brother.
bed.
Liz, we go,
That's
That's
where I
cool.
sleep. That's where I
That's
sleep.
cool for right now till we go on our trip. Then you're
No,
gonna be
he
sleeping on
can't
the bed.
say. She's listen. We got somebody in the chat talking about you can say no. No, he can't say no. He going.
He can't say no. He
can't.
don't have the
He can't say
option.
no. That's
See,
crazy.
Form and no
You don't
right.
have the
Hey,
option.
that anime girl. Now you see why I'm afraid from my cheeks. They talk about I can't say no. I can't
No.
consent. I can't
He
consent.
can't say no. There is
You
no
taking
consent.
consent from me?
No.
We're just trying
Wow.
to find a
Y'all wild,
convention
man.
we can all get to,
Y'all
man.
wild,
Go to a
man.
convention, everybody
Y'all
enjoy
wild,
themselves,
man.
go out,
Bro,
get a
you
couple
act like-
meals
Y'all boys.
together.
You act like you don't want to hang out with us.
I mean,
No, bro, it's okay, bro. I'm finna message her right now, bro, and let her know we going on a trip.
how
He's
you
saying
got
no,
my
but we
wife
saying yes.
information?
What?
How you got my wife information?
Bro, it don't matter, bro. You are, bro. Listen,
It don't
from
matter,
this point on, we don't need your permission.
You
We
don't
don't
need
care.
your
You're
permission.
coming.
Hit my wife
You're
up?
We don't
going.
care.
Talk about me.
You're going. We don't care about what you say. You
Listen,
gonna do what you're not gonna do. You're
FM,
coming.
Yeah.
FM, I
Damn,
just want you to know.
Tell
FM,
on him, yo.
FM,
Tell on
I
him,
just,
man.
I just
'Cause
want
he
you to
ain't
know this
acting right.
all started
coming,
out as a
Paul.
joke. This all started out as a joke, but now that you denied it, we're gonna do something.
Yeah, bro, we're gonna do something for real.
We're gonna do it.
Yeah, you got it.
What? Pick a date. What month works best for you other two?
You got it, man.
Fall,
Fall?
winter, fall,
Like
winter.
what?
You
Like
trying to do
October,
fall or
November?
winter? You trying to do cold shit? Nigga, that's crazy.
Shit, we can go to.
Fall sounds good.
Y'all got it, man. Y'all got it.
Hey,
But
we
I'm
think
me,
September?
like we
FM, shut up. Hey, we think
I got it.
September.
September is always good, man. That's my birthday month, man.
September. All right, September
Bet.
birthday month for Dave, bro. What you think?
I'm thinking the same thing, man. We gotta throw him a party.
All right, bet. So what we gonna be at? We're gonna be in Carolina.
Which one?
Shit. You let me know.
I ain't gonna lie.
We'll hit it up
I'm
in the. We'll hit it up. We'll hit it up in the group chat.
I'm a
so
fan
that
of
way,
Virginia, though.
we'll-
I ain't gonna
listen.
lie.
Yeah, we can do that too. Listen,
This has been episode 31 of Anime Up Podcast. I'll see y'all later. I'm about to close it out. 'Cause y'all niggas talking nonsense.